Hello,
Okay.
everybody.
Oh, I should send out my announcement.
Yeah, I should also send out my announcement.
Okay. You said you already had a repo for this, right?
Yes, I invited both you and Nasius.
Let me see if I can find it. I've not joined it yet, so.
Okay. There's literally just like art stuff and tile maps.
Give me a second, guys. I have to find this. You invited me to GMTK 2025. Yep. Sounds right to me. Oops, I did the folders wrong? What the hell am I looking at?
Oh, I accidentally, so I made the repository and then I accidentally made the project inside a folder inside of the repository instead of the repository folder being the project folder.
Okay.
So then I just moved everything to be just in the repository folder. So ignore that.
Okay.
It should be good.
You didn't push that up though, it looks like.
Did I? What? Huh? I did?
Because from what I'm seeing on GitHub, everything's in the base folder.
Everything's in the base folder. Let me look. My files, GMTK projects, GMTK. Yeah, it should be all. It's all in the. It should all be in the GMTK 2025 folder. Yes.
Hold on. Yeah, but give me a sec. Hello, we're doing GMTK Game Jam.
You're doing GMTK Game Jam. Oh, here, let me share my screen.
Yeah, so everything's in the space folder here. Oh yeah, I'm not sharing my screen. Oopsies. Screen 3 allegedly. You see my screen? Excuse me. Oh my.
That sure looks like your screen.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so do you see how they're all in the space folder? Or are they supposed to be?
Oh yeah. I just didn't make folders for anything because I was just throwing stuff in there.
Okay, yeah, because I would.
I tend to do that with like smaller projects. I just throw stuff in there when I'm messing around.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so
yeah,
what do we have to work with?
You can see what I have. Let me see. I need to push up, or I need to upload some more of the conveyor belts. Because if you look at my screen, the conveyor belts that I currently have, or that I have in the project, are these ones here.
You're also kind of quiet.
Oh, am I kind of quiet?
Your microphone's a little.
My microphone's a little quiet. Should I like?
Yeah, you might be on the wrong microphone or something.
Yeah, I might be on the wrong microphone. I just realized.
Because you're like pretty quiet.
Yes, it is on my default microphone.
Yeah, sorry people. You just got back from Tennessee.
There you go.
We're moving a little slow right now.
I did just get back from Tennessee like 30 minutes ago.
Oh god, you are quiet because I had you turned down. You're.
Am I okay now? Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're on your right microphone.
Okay.
Let me turn.
Perfect.
Can you speak?
I'm speaking. This is my new microphone, and not my built-in computer microphone.
There we go.
But yeah, I just got back from Tennessee about 30 minutes ago.
Yippee!
Great.
So yeah, let me put you on the screen. Discord screen share. Tempercat live reaction.
So these were the original ones that I had, but if you look at these corner ones, are actually had to be special tiles, because this part sticks up.
Yeah,
so I decided to do instead. Is for this, the top and bottom tiles are just going to be larger than the 16 by 16. So that way, if say we have a tile here that's facing up and this one's facing left, it'll end up the wrong layer. Ignore that part doesn't go with it, but it'll end up going like that, which is the same as this. Wait, not quite. This is too far.
Okay.
I need to make these one shorter.
We'll have to play around with that and see how we want to set that up. Stream avatars extension in my chat. What the hell?
Whoa. Wait, does that post that in your chat too?
Well, it's because we have shared chat, yeah.
That's
and it's
really
from
funny.
you and not a bot.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah. Okay, so
this I can clean up here.
For anyone who doesn't know, GMTK Game Jam is a game jam that just started yesterday. We are a little bit late on it. It started at 1 p.m. EST yesterday, and it's currently 7 p.m. the next day. So we're like just under 3 days to work on this. And sorry, I need to clear that notification. So the theme for this jam is loop. and you can kind of do whatever you want with it as long as it kind of matches the idea. So we're going forward with the idea that we talked about with mosquitoes?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. We do have a third.
That's what I'm doing.
We have a third team member who might not be showing up too much, because he's working like a real job.
Gross.
Yeah, nasty. But the idea that we're working on is we're going to have a factory game similar to, oh my god, what is it called? One of the Godot, I think Fullbox. Hold up, let me see. I believe Fullbox just released a game like this. Where is it? Fullbox Studio? Question mark. Block Shop, yes.
Block Shop.
So Fullbox is also a Godot developer. Ooh, the Steam store looks nice with this new video player. But he made a game similar to kind of what we're going for, except it's like the more basic version of it, where it's like you push this shape into here, and it puts it into like this machine that compresses it down into this shape so that it becomes the output there. So it's kind of the same as what we're going for a little bit.
Oh, I did have it right the whole time.
Oh, okay.
I didn't need to review all that. Oh, I'm sorry. I was not paying attention.
No, that's okay.
Let's see, what are you looking at?
So this is a game by Fullbox, where you like take shapes and you put them through different things.
Oh.
And that like processes them, which is kind of what we're doing a little bit.
Yeah.
The plan for this is we're also going to have some sort of recycling mechanic. So are we going with the roguelike idea? Or at least the semi-roguelike idea? Or have we not decided on that yet?
We haven't really decided. I mean, you suggested that. My original idea was just to have like pre-made levels, but we could do either.
So yeah, we plan on making a factory game like that where you can... This jam is not for Game Maker projects. So, despite GMTK standing for Game Maker's Toolkit, it's not Game Maker the program. It's Game Maker as in someone who makes games. A little bit of a confusing name, I know.
Just a little bit.
No.
Hello, Ruby Gamer.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
My
cool.
shared chat is double fucked up.
Let's go.
How can I tell social stream to only show one of those messages? Weird. Very, very weird.
I guess we'll never know. But
You're so stupid. No, you're not. You're not stupid. Don't worry about it.
as I was saying before, oh, good. Whatever you finish, whatever.
Oh yeah, I
you
was
were
just gonna
saying.
say. So it is any engine.
Yes.
I believe the one thing that we want to do is we want to have this be a, we want this to be a web project so that people can play this. But yeah, we're good.
Yes, I do
what
think
were
you
you
are breaking stuff on the other stream, but that's okay.
No, actually,
Or is
you're
it the
not
YouTube
breaking
this
stuff on
time?
the other stream. It's the other stream is breaking things on the other stream. For some reason, this program is not. I'm actually going to close the program and reopen it and see if that does it.
But
in
as you
doubt.
can see, the tiles here are a little bit taller than the 16 by 16, so that way when you overlay them, they like connect nicely because of the perspective. Now that I think
I
about
actually
it,
don't know how that's going to work in Godot, but that's gonna
I'm
be
fairly
interesting to see.
certain it'll work. I've done it
Okay.
similar before. And I think this should work with
So-
the down, because the lower ones will render above. Even though that
Okay, there
looks
we go.
messed
Yeah,
up.
you're not breaking things anymore. I fixed it. You're not evil anymore. You're
Let's
just
go.
you're neutral now.
But this is a lot
So-
easier than whatever this mess I have up here. Because this we just have up, down, left, right. The main thing I'm not sure how to do that I will need help with is the like logic behind placing them. Of
I'm
like,
gonna go ahead and set up the obsidian stuff, by the way.
okay, perfect.
Why do I have two different browsers? Because one of them is my actual browser that I use on a daily basis because it's really good, and that's called Firefox. And then the other browser is the one that I use specifically to interact with YouTube because YouTube is made by Google, and Google really likes Google Chrome.
How does it fit the
And
theme?
Firefox is
Good.
intentionally slower on YouTube. People have found out, so I use Chrome to interact with YouTube.
That's evil. But our idea to fit with the theme is you build a factory to craft like weapons and stuff for your little friends to go fight, and then they'll bring the weapons back after they've gone and fight, and then you have to take those weapons and craft them into more powerful weapons. So it's kind of like recycling, which is kind of like the loop. So the loop of recycling old stuff into new stuff, and you get points based off of like how efficiently you recycle the old parts.
So
yes, the weapons.
Really quickly, one thing that I did. So for anyone who doesn't know about this, we really like putting our documentation and Obsidian stuff inside of the Godot GitHub stuff. So what I've done is I've created a folder called docs, and then inside of that I've just created a folder called like GMTK Game Jam, so that it's easier to see in the actual Explorer. And then I went here and I managed the vaults, and I added a new vault. So and then pointed to the folder. So what is going to happen now is if I say like to do and then save this, so there's a file in here, and if I were to open this up in my Git program, which is Visual Studio Code, you will see once this scans it.
Yeah, basically roguelike automation game, sort of.
Yeah.
With recycling.
So we have this. So you can see all of the files related to the Obsidian Vault are in here. I'm actually going to ignore any of these in the .obsidian folder because the Obsidian folder is evil and disgusting. So I'll just go in here and I'll say add to ignore. And then I will add just the .obsidian folder and save, and this should get rid of these 3 from here. So now, whenever I want to make changes to the Obsidian documents that we have, he will also get the updated documents.
It is very handy for working with other people.
Let me catch up with... Is it going to be a roguelike automation game? We're thinking maybe. We need to talk with the third person in our group a little bit more tonight. We're going to probably start with some simple stuff tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to expand more upon that. I think... Will we be streaming more this weekend?
Yeah, we're going to get up at like 8 a.m. tomorrow and stream until like midnight.
Not right. Not right. I have a day job.
Oh, right. Okay,
I will stream after my day job.
I'll get up
but
at
yeah,
8
we will
a.m.
be
and
streaming more on this. But let me see. So, is there a way to make your Godot project auto commit to a linked GitHub page? No. Automatic, no. You do have to use a Git client. I use Visual Studio Code, or you can just like go in here and say like git add, git commit, Obsidian docs, and then just git push. And that pushes up to Git. There is, however, something that I will set up tomorrow, which is you can have it so your Godot project will automatically build and redeploy to itch.io automatically, which is really, really fun and cool.
I started a list of things to do here in my own notes since I didn't have internet in the car.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to come up with like a list of materials I want to have and what kind of machines we want to have, and then also we'll want inputs and output things. So just trying to like keep track of what all I need to draw. Yeah. So
really quickly, one last thing about the Obsidian docs that I like to do. So you can see that this isn't here, which is really annoying sometimes. You can edit the markdown files inside of Godot if you want. If you don't want these to show up, all you have to do is add a new file in here. Make sure you have extensions on if you're on Windows, and you can just do .gdignore. And then this will make it so that this file is this folder is no longer seen by Godot.
No, I didn't know you could do that.
You can also do that with the docs folder. So if we were to move that up to docs, then the docs folder would disappear as well, while still actually being in the repository.
What the crab?
What the heck? So, what do you think? I guess we should start with a list of things that we should do.
Yes.
So you had some notes.
Oh yeah, I can pull this up.
What do we want to focus on? I would like to get the functionality out of the way first. Like I think because it's a game jam that's not super long. It's like we have a little under 3 days. I think that we should focus on making as many big advancements as possible. So what do you feel are the main mechanics that should be focused on right now?
I think obviously conveyor belts is going to be like one of the things that might take a little bit to figure out. I have some ideas that I'm sure you probably have better ideas of how to do that than I do, but I did watch a couple videos to try to come up with some ideas. So conveyor belts, basic items that will go on the conveyor belts, like resources. And then processors that will combine those or do things to those. So either combine two things together or like convert one thing into another thing. And both of those should be pretty easy to make them like generic.
Mhm. Yeah, I think so.
Because we just have like
And then
item class, processor class.
So, well, let's not focus on the programming part of it yet.
Yeah,
I want to just kind of get the. So like, so we want. So I guess my next question. So did you see the full box thing that I was showing? Let me pull this back up. Block Shop Steam. So this game, made by Fullbox, again, you guys should check this out. This is actually a really cool game. So this is one where essentially every level starts with like you have a set of input points, and then your goal is to combine these different machines to create this output point.
Yes.
So is that kind of what we want to go for here a little bit?
Yes. So I think we want that. But yes, the inputs will be the recycled items. And then I was thinking you also have the option to use like other raw materials as well.
Okay.
But that would like reduce your score. So like the more you use recycled stuff, the higher your score.
Okay.
The main thing I wasn't sure about is like how the raw materials would work. Like would there be pre-placed like outputs or inputs for raw materials, or would you be able to like place those yourself?
So what I had in my mind, which you can tell me if this is not what you had in your mind, because we didn't really talk about it too much. But like based on what we saw, what we had in the group chat. So let's say this is our like working area. If we were to go the same route as Fullbox, we would have like a designated input, and then we would have like an output, and then it would be up to the player to do whatever in this space and place anything they want. Alternatively, what I was thinking was we would have kind of a designated output, maybe a designated input, and then the player would have a list of like tools that they could use. So like some of these would be like the recycled items from the last level, or like well, I guess recycle and raw starts with the same, but like raw materials, or like the machines that you can process, so like a furnace or like a crusher or something like that. And then whenever they use these, it would cost you score up front. So I would place down a crusher here. We would feed it into the crusher. We would output whatever. This goes into here. If this matches the thing, we get points. So it costs money to put this down. And if we wanted to go with the roguelike idea that was brought up, it would be like you have a set amount of days that you can run this factory, and that would give you points, or you would have to meet a certain quota. If we wanted to go with the puzzle game one, then it could just be trying to get the highest amount of score possible based on what you get.
Yeah.
So, for example, you could choose to, like, okay, then the question is like, why wouldn't you just use the recycled one always? Well, if we put down the recycled one, this doesn't have exactly what we need, so we would have to break this down into a machine, which would output like, the stick used to make a sword, and then like the metal used to make a sword. This would be like a blade or something that would have to be smelted down. So like the machines here cost. So there has to be like it's not just you should always use recycled.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. The only difference was I was thinking that the recycled input would always be set. So like the recycled input and the output would always be set. Everything else you would place. I'm open to changing that, but I think that maybe makes sense, since like obviously you're always going to want to take the recycled things from before, since that's kind of like the main gimmick. I don't really want to make it like you can just completely avoid interacting with that at all. Like you should kind of be required to interact with that, I think.
Okay, so the recycled ones are kind of our main thing.
Yes. And then you can pull in more raw material if you need it, but that's kind of more of like if it's more financially viable.
Yeah, so I think one thing that could be kind of cool here with the recycled, so let's say that the recycled is always here. And then this is like for hours we're making like this is a sword. Okay, well I don't know how to draw a sword, but let's just say like this is a sword.
That's not bad.
So this is a sword that we're inputting.
Yes.
So obviously we're going to get the blade out of this.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to get like the hilt or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you're like, I don't need the hilt, whenever it comes out of the machine, you could have the blade go this direction, and then you could have the hilt feed down into like a trash can or something. If you're like, to convert the hilt into some usable product, it would require like a line of 3 machines, you know, machine 1, machine 2, machine 3 to finally get this usable. Or we could just pull in the raw material directly from here. So there's only the one instance. It could be kind of trade off with that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, one of the coolest things with the roguelike was thinking like Balatro or like wordplay kind of, where you could add modifiers onto it so that if you don't throw away any recycled materials, like multiply your score for the round by like 1.5 or something like that.
One thing that I was thinking maybe could be cool is like you can save up materials for the next level. So like say that hilt, rather than like throwing it away, you could put it into like a special receptacle that will like give it to you on the next level.
I don't know about that, because I think that's a lot to think about.
Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it,
I think that
you also don't know
a lot for us.
You don't know what you're gonna have at the next level as well.
Yeah, that's true. Because it could be like, dude, I routed this in such a way that I'm not throwing away any of this. Shit. The next thing is like a full metal thing, and I saved like, you know, wooden handles.
If you do roguelike, would it be interesting if the people you give the weapons to return with more materials, like raw materials, maybe some other tools, weapons they found? That would be cool. So like rather than just the weapons that you built for them, they come back with those weapons plus like some extra loot or something like that.
What if it's a colony, like not a colony sim, but like what if the outputs aren't defined? So rather than it being like a diner dash or like block shop type thing, instead of having like an output that says like I want a pickaxe here, you can like choose to craft anything based on your materials. And then whenever you output, so let's say that we do end up outputting like a bunch of pickaxes, then the next round, because we had so many pickaxes, that's like our resource that was spent for the turn. So our workers go out and mine, and then they come back, and next round we have more ore because, you know, it mined a bunch of iron or whatever.
I like that idea. I don't think that would be practical for this. If we wanted to make this like an actual game, that would actually be kind of sick.
Yeah,
of, like, whatever
I think that's a
you
cool idea.
Yeah.
I don't think that would work here.
Yeah.
Okay, so recycle.
We should just like
from last
sell this game on Steam for like $2 and make
we
$4.
Should dump Dante's 9, I think.
True.
For this. So
might be a good idea. I mean, it's a crafty buildy game.
Target item to create. I think if we do end up making this roguelike, I think I would like to. I think it could be done. Like a couple of things. I mean, I'm thinking a little bit further in the future than we should be right now.
Yeah, that's all right.
It could be possible to make it so that based on the item that you crafted last round, it is guaranteed that you would be able to do something to both of the parts of that to create a like the output item. But we'll see.
Paying $100 to make $4 is so real.
I guess target item to create. I think we could probably start with that. It's just like these things. See where we go with this. See what feels cool at that point.
Yeah.
One thing I want to make sure that the conveyor belt placement feels snappy.
Yes, that's like one thing that I was scared of doing. So hopefully
I'm so okay with that. I have a couple of ideas that I thought of earlier.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I imagine you know like, how conveyor belts work.
You know me. I play Dota. I play League of Legends, unfortunately. So like, I already thought like, okay, well, we could have multiple placement modes so that if someone wants to say make a conveyor from here to here, if they clicked and dragged, we could do a couple of different things. We could have a selection mode so it takes the shortest path, or like
I literally just watched a video that did the exact same thing.
or we could have a selection mode, like they could press like 2 on their keyboard, which would change it to like, you know, direct path. Or we could have a different mode so that whenever you click and drag, it like creates the path, and then when you let go, it like builds the entire thing.
Yeah.
Rather than having Like, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I literally saw a video that was doing very similar things. One thing that I saw that they did that was cool was there's also just like a regular painting mode where the direction that your mouse is moving is the direction that the conveyor belt will go. So like if you draw to the right, it'll make a conveyor belt facing to the right. If you draw to the left, it'll draw a conveyor belt.
Something like this, it would be like
it would be down, right,
and
down,
right.
Conveyor. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And then I think for the drawing a line, what they did is like if you draw a line between 2 points, it would use like a star to fill that out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how.
How does our game fit the theme? So the way that our game fits the theme is we are going to. So you're going to be creating items, and then the items that you create from the one round will, in the world, be taken out by like whatever, like workers or whatever, or your adventurers, and then they will come back and they will give you the busted up version of that item where you have to then recycle it so that you can use it to create different items. Honestly, it could be kind of cool to be like, you start off making like a shitty wooden sword, and then they come back and then they're like, our adventure was a success. Now I want iron swords. And so they give you the old shitty wooden swords that are busted up, and then like you have new materials to work with, and then you kind of keep upgrading that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because I was also thinking like we could also just like evolve it over time and kind of make it more advanced. So like then eventually you could have like muskets and things like that. The workers also need
food, so now there's a grill line that goes along as well, and you have to do that.
Yeah, I was thinking kind of like...
You have to deconstruct the wooden swords and use that as fuel for the furnaces to cook the food. So that that's kind of cool,
I was thinking kind of Terraria-like, where we could have like magic and guns and stuff too, if we wanted to add like variety, because just like boring swords and shields and spears and stuff could get boring. But
so I had a question.
I'm thinking too far
for
ahead.
you.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned in our chat with Nacidos that you wanted to start work on the conveyor belt. What did you, was it with Nacidos or was it with me?
I think I had said that I wanted to start on the conveyor belt, and then I was like, conveyor belt's scary.
Okay, so do you want me to work on the conveyor belt?
Yes, I can pull up what I have, and you can see if this is good. So what I have that I was planning on using was these bottom ones here, which are animated. There's left and right, and there's up and down, and as I said before, they have the like, it sticks over the edge, so that way if this edge bumps straight up against this, it will, like, say it's going to the right, then it'll go back down here, and then we don't have to deal with like having custom corner pieces.
Okay, sure.
So you're cool with that? With this,
so
I
want
would
me
need
to work on the conveyor belts.
Yes, that would be amazing. I think what's the best way to export this for you? Because I think the tiles are each going to be their own scene, likely, right?
Why?
Because they're gonna have to store data and stuff.
They could.
I was what I was thinking for the conveyor belts is each conveyor belt would know what item is on it, so that way you can't have like 20 items stacked on top of each other in one conveyor belt.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, there was another thing that I thought of for roguelikes that I wanted to put out there. I still don't know if we're doing roguelike or not.
Yeah.
You could have it so that there's an upgrade. By default, the conveyors will only hold... sorry, there's a lot of things that I thought about that I didn't mention. So, let's say that we have our factory like this, and then there's like a conveyor belt here. I'll just like the note. So this is like a conveyor here. This is a conveyor here, to this, whatever. Instead of it being like a constant like moving I was thinking the factory would kind of tick, so like it would do like 1 second and it would have an item here and it would go tick, and then it would like move over to here, and then every second it would kind of move over in discrete chunks.
Oh, I like that, so actually.
It would also be kind of cool because you would have an animation that's like,
rather
than it going like immediately over.
Yeah, so everything kind of like shifts at the same time. Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah. Which would make it kind of cool, and it would look kind of dope. But the thought was that by default, the conveyors, so let's say each of these is a conveyor, could only hold one item.
Yeah.
We could also introduce, as a later upgrade, a conveyor that can hold like either a double item like this, or a double item like this, so that you could pull off the side or something like that.
Yeah.
or a conveyor that moves at double speed, so it still only holds one item, but whenever it ticks, it like moves it forward twice, or it like ticks every half tick or something like that.
Yeah.
That way, there's kind of like upgradability for the basic stuff as well as like really cool, extra stuff. Obviously not an excuse to write simpler code. Obviously not. It would actually not be the most simple thing ever because we would have to play the animation and then move it between the conveyors.
Yeah, because if they all move at the same time, you would have to like check if the one to the right or to the one in the direction that it's moving is also moving. You couldn't just be like, oh, if this space is open, move over. If they're all move at the same time. Well, good luck with that.
Which will be interesting, but yeah, I think
sure
I can do
you can figure it out. But yeah, my question is, what's the best way to export this?
So I don't know. If you want to just like export the whole thing, like the whole section of like the
like this.
I was thinking like even like the spot above that as well.
Oh, like this too.
Yeah, like that whole thing.
You don't want to use this. Trust me.
I don't.
No, you don't.
Okay.
This is gonna be the easiest.
I will. Yeah, I'll take a look at it and I'll see what.
So if you are doing just a tile map, what I would do is so for this where it like sticks up, you would make this a large tile that takes up 2 spaces, and then a texture origin would go here in the middle of this one.
Maybe a custom tile set thing would work best then, I think.
Well, also you'd probably want to do scene tiles.
Yeah,
you could do
I don't
scene
think I'm
tiles.
Use a built-in tile map.
Oh?
I might do a custom thing.
Okay,
just because
you can
that
try
seems
that.
like that might be a little difficult.
But I feel like this would make it a lot easier for also like placing tiles as well.
Yeah.
But I'll let you figure that out. I'll go and export this. Well, it's animated too.
It's animated.
Sprite sheet. Oh, not that one.
What are you trying to do?
Export it as an animation.
As a GIF, you mean, or?
Well, however you need it as an animation.
That's actually a great question. I don't know. Could you send me the Sprite file?
Okay.
I'm curious now.
Yeah.
I mean, you could bring it up to a separate Sprite file, or you could use that one as well, whichever one
I'll
works best
just
for you.
give you the whole thing.
Okay.
It's over for this
Is
guy.
He's
He's
code too, or
getting
just
the
make
whole
sprites?
Sprite
I don't
file.
know.
I will probably
want
attempt to do some code.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about doing the conveyor belt, but it's like you probably have better ways
I'm
of
still
doing
walking
it.
through that in my mind right now. Here's the little mock-up that he made for the factory, by the way. I think this is cute as fuck. Look at this.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that machine is. I just like made a box and then put some like tubes and pipes on it. And I was like, this is a machine now.
Already?
What?
Oh,
yeah.
You have like a time-up test. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I can show you what all I have. So this here, I forget, what did I have on this layer? It was like the background.
So these are not the conveyor belts that we want to use.
No. Yeah, these are the wrong conveyor belts. Because of the corners. So like this, if you look here,
because of the corners.
Yeah, this just makes it a lot harder to deal with, especially when you're going to be drawing them. Because with this, we would also need to, so we need to have this and need to have this twice, because this is only right and up. So that would be like a ridiculous amount of tile. To the other one, it's a lot less. Where is the?
Yeah, I trust you, Mr. Art.
So we have the this guy here, which is like the random floor pattern, which I still don't really like, but it's cool. I also have this like black metal thing, which I'll probably just make that like a plain background because it looks bad. And then we have this nice orange like stripey thing.
Whoa.
Which also looks cool. And then we have the
walls.
walls.
Oh, you sent me the thing on Discord, I see.
Yeah, we have the walls, which I'm actually really happy with. There's some weird stuff here. I don't know why these do that.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna swap this over to a scene that doesn't have my desktop because I don't know where this is gonna open up at. Okay.
Let me see if I can fix that wall.
Didn't open up on the monitor I expected, but that would have been fine. Sorry, Windows really likes to... Oh, that one opened up on the wrong monitor. Very cool. Okay, back to desktop.
But yeah, I'm really happy with the walls. I somehow got them to work pretty well. Because they're like a 3 tall tile.
Yeah.
And it magically works. And then we have obviously the conveyor belts and then the machine things.
Ace Sprite, please. You can hear me Ace.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And yeah, what I was thinking is for each... Also, Ruby Gamer, you said, is each level going to be a new layout, the same layout every time? You just keep adding to your factory. It would probably be a new layout every time, yeah?
Maybe?
And I think...
What size are these tiles, by the way?
16 by 16.
Oh, my display is fucked up.
Oh.
I don't remember how I changed that. It's somewhere in here. Grid.
What did you do?
16.
What's the issue?
It's me. It's a me thing.
Cheap viewers, let's go.
Oh, is that mine or yours?
Probably both.
Oh, it thinks they're a Banovator, so it only showed up on yours. Which is good,
let's go.
Because they are definitely... There it is. Found it.
Oh, it's the background. Okay.
So I see. So let's start simple. I would love the ability to just draw a box around that without having to look for the exact corner. But whatever. How do you remove a selection? Is it Control or Alt?
Oh, I don't know. I just like unselect it until it is like correct.
It is not Shift.
You could you could just like
Control
unselect.
That's it.
You could just go to the corner. No. You know, it would have been like way faster to just like reselect it. But
are we meant to be seeing things or just the blank Godot? You should be seeing my Ace Sprite.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. That's my fault. Wait, are you?
Oh,
no.
That was in my YouTube chat.
That was in your YouTube chat. Wait, am I going insane?
Am I going insane? YouTube.com.
I think you're going insane. Yeah, we're good now.
We're live. You see it? Okay.
No Ace. Okay. Yeah, Ace Sprite.
Yeah, we're in Ace Sprite right now.
But it looks like Godot because you've got the fancy Godot theme.
Yeah. It's Shift and Alt, by the way.
Okay. I would literally never do that ever, but okay.
So we can do an output. Oh, you've got like a... What the fuck? Oh. Weird. Source. Oh, because I hit export a sprite sheet. I'm just going to say export as... just this one frame as... visible layers, area, selection. We'll just do this for now.
Okay. My video is frozen, but I had audio. Rip.
Where the hell is this game saved on my computer? Godot GMTK 2025. And I'll go ahead and make an assets folder for the tile stuff.
Yeah, and I was also thinking for each level, it would just give you like a kind of random layout.
Yes.
Like the room that it's in would have like a kind of random shape, so that way it's different each time.
We're making nubbies. We're making Nubby's number factory.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Nubby's weapon factory.
Nubby's weapon factory actually kind of goes crazy.
Oh my god, Nubby's weapon factory goes fucking crazy. Let's see, assets conveyors. You should be.
Look at us go. We're gonna have 2 games that Northern Lions definitely going to play.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Okay, I'm gonna make a new scene under source, which is where I put everything, and then we will do scenes.
Okay, well, I think I can go ahead and get started on some more of the machines. I think that would be good. So what I have so far is I have a blast furnace, mechanical press, and a sawmill. So like the blast furnace you would use to smelt iron into steel. And then the mechanical press you'd use to press that into sheets, or like turn wood into like pulp. I don't know why you'd use that, but And then sawmill you could use to turn wood into planks or wood scrap into planks. And also you could, so I think, I was thinking of having just like a generic metal scrap and wood scrap for like reclaimed parts. But I guess we could also have like specific parts. Like if you take apart the sword, it gives you like a wooden hilt and like a steel blade. Which one of those do you think sounds better?
That feels fucking weird. Sorry, what did you say?
Should we just have like generic scrap, like metal scrap and wood scrap, or should we have like specific parts like wooden hilt, steel blade, things like that? I'm fine with either.
You flip a coin or some shit. I don't know. I can't think about that.
That's
right
okay. You having fun with setting your texture origin?
I'm not. That's fine.
I do this all the time. It's very normal.
I've actually never done this.
That's kind of insane. I guess you're also
I've
not
never
an
had
artist.
a tile set like this, but yeah. Like where it's got like overreaching tiles. Which is kind of cool, but...
Yeah, it is very handy. I think I did the same for your tile set that I was making.
Oh, yeah.
With like the bottom part that hangs over. I still need to finish that because I need to figure out how to do the overlay. I think what I might actually do is just make it that only the one part has like the part that sticks out. I'm just saying like random words. No, I'm confusing you.
No, that's okay.
So
you're not confusing me. I'm just not listening.
Yeah.
I'm seeing an issue.
Yeah, there is an issue.
I'm seeing an issue.
And what is the issue? Is it that it doesn't have like corners and stuff?
No, the issue is if I were to just use a bit mask, how do we tell these two tiles apart? The answer is we don't.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that we need to have custom implementation for drawing them.
I think we're just gonna have to have a custom tile map stuff.
Well, you can still use you can use the built-in tile map. You could just have custom code for drawing it.
I think it. Give me a sec. Let me think about this for a moment.
I mean, what would a custom solution for a tile map do that the tile map couldn't do?
Let me think for a moment.
Okay.
If you have something to draw, now would be a great time to do that. 'Cause I'm thinking a lot.
Okay, he's thinking.
And I won't have anything going on.
We'll try to draw something.
I'm gonna put his screen on. I'm gonna think for a moment. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna think.
He's dinking.
Okay. So, what was your proposed solution for this?
I was thinking that we would just use the regular tile map and then have custom code for drawing the tile map.
Custom code for drawing the tile map. Whenever you say drawing the tile map,
so like when you're drawing the conveyor belts, it wouldn't use like the auto tiling. It would use code to determine like if you click at a certain point, it would. Because you're going to be drawing the tile map in game. You're not going to be doing it in the editor. So with that, it would be like, oh, if you click at this point on the screen, it'll translate that to the tile coordinates and then use the function to say, draw this here. And then it could also get information about adjacent tiles to determine how to place it. That's the part that I wasn't sure how to do, but that was my idea of how to do it. Like, I don't 100% know the specifics.
Yeah, let me see if this is possible. Because it's possible, obviously. I'm gonna see if it's possible to use just the built-in Godot version.
The built-in what?
Or how difficult it's going to be to just
Oh, you mean the
use.
built-in terrains or the built-in?
Yes, yeah, built-in terrains.
Well, I wasn't thinking we'd do that.
What did you think? Or no, not built-in terrains, like the built-in tile map will do.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't know what information gets passed whenever you instantiate a scene on the tile map.
Yes.
So I don't know if it knows the other things. If not, then there's something else I can do, which is totally fine. I already have like a decent idea in my mind for what could be done.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the main thing would be is if you can get information about like the adjacent tiles, like what items are on them, what direction they're facing. Okay. That's not too bad. Time to copy the mechanical press from create
so
mod.
When are you trying Expedition 33? Never. Probably never.
Also, hello Moas. Moas hiding in my
probably
chat.
Never. It doesn't seem like my kind of game.
Wow.
It doesn't, over. And I think that's okay. There's a lot of other games that I would love to play that just aren't my kind of game, and I would play them. Like, I want to play them off of principle of I like the developers, and I like the look of the game, but not... Why did our shared chat end?
That's a very good question.
Weird.
Did I, like, accidentally close the chat?
I don't know. I might have accidentally... There's something happened. I don't know. There's a game by, I believe Level 5 is the developer. I'm fairly certain because they also made Dark Cloud, it's called Ni no Kuni. Specifically Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. I think that game looks cool. I think the game's music is great. I don't know, it looks like a really good game. I'm never going to play it in my entire life because it's not the kind of game that I would play. Unfortunately.
It's over. Color fill bucket jump scare. Yeah.
So funk update neighbors or update what visual? I guess we'll just say update visual for now.
Banger.
And then we'll pass in the tile map, which is a tile map layer. Prints tile map. So let's add a testing script on this. Oh, sorry, I called this scenes. This should not be called scenes. That was stupid.
True.
I'm gonna call this objects. Also, can you do me a favor for this project? I want you to get in the habit of naming the folders lowercase and the files lowercase, if you're able to.
Yeah, I've been attempting to
I've noticed a really, really big issue, which is inside of my Linux PC. Whenever I open up Dante's 9, I re-import 5 gajillion files because they are all, it's case sensitive on Linux.
Oh.
And so it gets really, really upset.
Yeah.
Also, our Git project is a little spicy on Dante's 9 because of that. What's the plan for the game? So the plan for the game is we are making a factory, like automatic processor kind of thing, where you set up a set of conveyor belts that feed materials into a machine. They do processing and then they output the item. And I believe the plan is potentially some sort of roguelike to that, or if not roguelike, we're going to just set up levels. But the catch is that the items that you build in the last level will be used by like adventurers, and then they will come back from their adventure and you will recycle the old weapons and combine it with new materials to create an output of better items. And your score will go up based on what kind of machines you end up using. Also, what are my kind of games? I don't know, man. Survival games are cool. I've been really into Rivals of Aether 2. That's been like the main game.
This guy loves Rivals of Aether 2. It's like insane.
I do. How many hours do I have in Rivals of Aether 2? Let me find out. It's like, is it at 500 yet? Steam. Steam Vidlic. Sure, I can just find me from here. I can't. Oh, because my name on Steam is Biddy.
I thought that was
I
a
have
good idea.
471 hours.
See, how many hours do I have?
Not even remotely close to that many.
250.
And I still suck at the game.
That is true, I can confirm.
So let's go ahead and add objects tile map layer. We will call this conveyor layer. I don't know, man. Funk. How do I want to draw onto the...
This is indeed a smasher, I think. That's what it's supposed to be, at least.
How are we going to add controller support?
Are there any automation games that have good controller support?
Factorio? Does Factorio have controller support? Anyone confirm or deny this?
Like, I feel like 90% of people that are going to be playing an automation game are going to play it on the keyboard. Like, I'm not saying that means that we shouldn't have controller support.
Apparently
but
it apparently does have controller support, based on the 1
That's
second Google search
insane.
that I did. Also, I think maybe my stream dropped or something at some point. I'm not
that
sure
would be
though.
really awkward.
Is my hold on, sorry, I need to double check something. Is my stream still going? It looks like it. There's like a really big graph of just like instant drop for like a couple minutes. I'm gonna drag something on screen and then back off to see what the delay looks like on YouTube. Okay, it's like 2 seconds. We're good.
Let's go.
Okay. If input.is action.
It's a really awful looking smasher, but that's okay. We'll make it look better.
Draw tile, which is just the left click. Then I would like to print. Fuck, is it local to map or map to local? I'm assuming local to map. Well, I don't know. Returns the map coordinates of the cell containing the given local position. If it's in global coordinates, considering it. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna be 0, 0. Local to map will go to the thing, and then I will do get global mouse position. 6 this bitch. Okay, cool. So I can correctly see that. Gotta go look on the jam. Good luck, good luck. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by.
See ya.
So I can say, is there a get cell? Get cell tile data? I actually don't know. Tile position. I've not used a whole lot of drawing onto tile maps in Godot yet. So, like at runtime. It's kind of exciting to do.
One thing that I've also seen that people have done is they'll have a tile map layer above the one that's actually being drawn that shows a preview of what you're about to draw. Which
definitely
sounds
can do.
Quite handy.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty simple, obviously, but...
Okay, object null. So I can save our tile data. Is... Meow. Hello, Moaz. How's it going?
Hello, Moaz. Meow. Sorry.
If not tile data... how do I set a tile? Set cell? Set cell? Okay,
yeah.
cool. Ooh, I don't... Give me a second. Print.
Give me a second.
So there's a... Get... Can I see the sources? Where... Let's see. Set cell is a function that takes in chords, which is the spot on the tile map. Source ID. Source ID is a tile set source.
Source?
Okay.
Like...
I think that's fine. The Atlas coordinate identifier. Ooh. What if? How about this? Check this cool idea out. What if I were to say this is a object, source object conveyor belt?
Uh-oh, he's coming up with ideas, guys.
Sprite
I'm scared.
Atlas. Load. Conveyors. Edit region. I said 16. Why did you make it 6? So if I were to draw this in here, well, I guess I have to. Fuck, how do you do? Can I just drag this in? No? Scene collection. Drag this in. Drag this in. Drag this in. I see.
You got it. Let's go.
We're getting there. Okay, and then I can just drag those on and draw them, which is fine. So scene collection source is ID2 for some reason. Oh, ID2. I see. What if I were to make you ID1? I guess ID0 probably. Sure. Name, convey yours. And then for this tile, your ID1, we're going to set to ID, I guess probably 1 still. Display placeholder.
You know what? Let me try to find like some reference for this or something.
What is that?
Because this looks terrible.
What is this?
What is what?
What are these circles?
I believe that's just like a preview of it showing that there's a, yes, it's a placeholder.
Oh, because for some, yeah, you could have a scene that doesn't actually have anything going on
Yeah,
inside of it.
exactly.
I thought it was something you could.
Nah.
Ooh, very cool, Godot. Very cool UI.
Ooh.
Very reactive. Okay, that's probably fine. Let's kill those. And then inside of here, so I think what I want to do is I want to set cell tile position. Source ID is 0. Atlas chords. I actually don't know what the atlas chords would be here, because it's not. If the source is a tile set atlas source, or sorry, for tile set scene collection source, it should always be okay 0 0. Okay. The alternative tile identifier and the scene for a tile. Okay, I see. So this is going to be vector2.0 or vector2i.0. And then this one is going to be alternative tile, which I believe will just be 1. Mayhaps. We'll find out.
Mayhaps.
Okay, cool. So that is working. Kind of. Not 100%. So I'm seeing tile data is getting null. Get tile? Get cell tile data. Okay, so this is custom data specifically.
Okay.
Can I see, do you know off the top of your head if there's a way to check if there's a tile at something?
I'm almost certain there is, but I don't know if there, what it is.
Tile map data. Use tile data, get cell atlas cores, I could use that.
Yeah,
like
I
to,
think it's
but
one of the
can.
get cell.
I wish there was just like a has cell. Like, or like, is cell there? Or like, you know, whatever.
It's cell there.
Is cell there? Yeah. That would be really, really cool. But that's okay. Because I think I can just... Yeah, okay. I think I can just do this, which would be get cell atlas chords? Question mark. Okay, yeah. So then it's -1, -1. What about get source ID is 0. Okay, but it's -1 whenever it's not there. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of really annoying.
Wait, what's 9?
If there's not a tile there, it shows as -1, but if there's a tile there, it can sometimes show as 0.
Oh, that's fun.
Which is really annoying. So I'm gonna write helper function, I think, because this is gonna piss me off if I don't.
ESPMO.
Func as tile, and I'm going to have a position or pos vector to I void, and this is going to, or not void, sorry, bool, and this is going to return get cell source ID tile position, or I guess pos is not equal -1 as tile tile position. And then I should actually leave that print there so I know if it's accidentally overwriting things. So it should print only whenever I draw a new tile in. Correct. Okay. And then I can also do, I guess for the most simple of things, I can also do an erase tile. Not that this is going to be something that we're going to use where we're going to have like a tool for this or something, but right mouse button for that. And then I will say this. So if this has a tile, we will set that tile position to source 0, vector 2, 0. Well, I guess we can just do this, right? And this should just clear it. Oops. Yeah, I'll set this as the current. Oh, cool. It's actually not drawing always. Oh, because I'm stupid. There we go. And then right-clicking deletes it. Cool. Okay,
Let's go.
So back to the other thing that I wanted to do, which was, is this instantiating the actual scene? I think the answer is yes, right? I don't have to tell it to instantiate them later. It just automatically does it. Oh yeah, that's what the screen is doing. Yes. So let's... Is there a way to get what was just instantiated? I guess not really, right? I guess... I don't... Oh, that's gross, now that I think about it. There's not like a direct way for me to grab what tile or what scene was just instantiated, which is a little annoying. So like, what I could... No, that's gross. I might make a custom solution for this, to be honest with you, JW.
Okay.
Because it's... Because like what I could do is I could make like a... this is so gross. Where do these even spawn up? Actually, let's find that out first before we do anything weird. Remote conveyor testing. Okay, at least you're placed under the tile map layer. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I can do something like this. I can say print get.
Do you like the smasher
yeah,
that I
okay, so
made?
yeah, we can grab that. And I can say tile map is a tile map layer. Tile map is equal to get parent as tile map layer.
Probably should have drawn these on
map.
separate layers so I can like animate it easily, but you know,
Sure.
whatever. It's not that hard.
So that is fine, and then I will have it to update visual. You don't exist anymore. You've never existed.
I think actually the ones that I drew before would make really good furnaces.
So let me think about this. So one of the things that we said was if you were drawing, let's say you drew to the right, then the conveyor belt would face the right.
Yes.
How do I pass that information into the conveyor belt to let it know which direction to face?
Into the conveyor belts.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that.
You would just...
I can... Because I have a reference to the tile map.
You would just say... draw tile. The instantiate the tile that's drawing in that direction. I'm probably oversimplifying things too much.
That's okay. I'm really trying not to just reach for the the custom creation.
Don't do it.
Is the theme automation? The theme is loop. And our... Oh, sorry, DG also asked, is this some sort of tower defense? It is not. So this is going to be a factory conveyor belt building game where you're going to feed materials through different machines along conveyor belts, and then they're going to be output to be used by adventurers, and then those adventurers are going to go out. You know, we're not going to see that, and then it's going to come back, and they're going to give us their old supplies. We're going to recycle that. That's where loop comes in, and we're going to use that to make better things the next level. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a custom tile thing. I'm gonna see how... I'm gonna give myself like 20 minutes to do it, and if I can't do it, then
good luck.
Sucks.
Do you like my smasher? Do you like my smasher?
Whoa, that's a smasher. That looks like fuck, what does that look like? That looks like oh my god. I don't know what brand that is. There's like some fucking orange brand of tools. Is it Hitachi? Is Hitachi?
There's like a brand of tools for literally every color.
Or is it DeWalt? It might be
DeWalt's yellow. DeWalt's yellow.
DeWalt's yellow. Yeah, you're right. Orange tools.
Bro does not know his
brand.
tools. Holy.
Oh, is it just called orange?
Is it actually just called orange? There's no way it's just called orange.
Yeah, it is.
That's insane.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that tool called? I swear my fucking stepdad has one.
I kind of like this though. It's cool.
I don't know. It kind of is giving me like a circular, or like a table saw, but
table saw? Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
But kind of the idea is this is like a little gear in the back, and it spins on like a little, on the like the ridges of this that makes it go up and down.
Okay.
Yeah, then you know, pipes and...
Oh, I see the... Dude, the perspective of that was like absolutely fucking me. I don't know why the conveyor belt on the bottom looked like a table, and like we were looking at it like not kind of above. It was like we're looking at it like directly head on.
Oh.
As if the conveyors were a table. It kind of looked like that to me.
Maybe, yeah.
Theme is loop. Yes, the theme is loop. Okay, let me get these tiles.
But it's not like unreadable.
No.
Okay, cool.
Not now that I know what it is. Which is, you know.
Alright. Yeah, once I animate it, it shouldn't be too bad. Let me make a new layer.
Preload. Conveyor belt.tsc.
New layer.
So how do I want to set this up? I want to have... Will it be an array? Or will it be a dictionary of conveyor belts?
An array or a dictionary of conveyor belts.
Let me think about this for a moment. Because I could do a dictionary, which would give me the ability to index based on vector 2. I'm going to do a dictionary. I'm just going to call this belts, because I think that'll be easier to work with for a little bit. Dictionary, vector 2i, and I will do conveyor belt. Okay, so cell size is 16 by 16. if input that its action is pressed, draw tile, or not actually just pressed. Action pressed, draw tile. If we're holding down the mouse, then I would like to convert this to local coordinates, which I will actually add as well. Chord to, or I guess I'll do fucking local to map, whatever. Ooh, how does Godot use? Is it just floor? I wonder.
The what?
It might be just floor. Pause divided by equals cell size. I guess output is that output equals floor. Output's not floor.
Here we go.
Are you a vector 2i? You're not. Sure, dude. Local.
Oh, also, hi
map.
Moa. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my chat. I saw those Moas and I was like, oh, I can just ignore that. And then I realized that's not very nice.
Space.
Nah, I was just drawing and not paying attention to literally anything else. As I do.
Too many arguments for floor. Oh, you're so right, because you're just, yeah. Also, sorry if there's any messages in chat. I'm locked in right now.
He is also locked in. Wait, how do I animate this? I'm actually gonna have to have 3 layers.
Does this truncate? Does this convert this, or would this be... I guess it needs to return true. Whatever, do whatever you need. Invalid operands. Okay, dude, guess what? You're getting converted to a...
Get converted, idiot.
Yeah, you're getting converted to a vector 2i, I think. And then we can just do output, I think.
He's thinking.
I'm thinking. So we can then see belt stuff has pause. And then we can also do a get cell. I don't know why I'm calling them cells whenever it's definitely not a cell. It's a whatever, but eh. Okay, and that should be null save, which means that now I can say if as, or if not as a cell, as tile position, then I would like for you to spawn a cell or add belt. I should be calling these belts. I don't know why I'm calling them cells. Add belt. At pause. Conveyor belt. So we'll say belt is conveyor belt on new, except we're going to use the conveyor seam. Dot instantiate as conveyor belt. And then we will say just return belt for now, but add a child. Belt true. What is that noise? Hold on. I'm gonna put him on the screen. I just heard something in my bedroom. I'm gonna go check on my cat. Be right back.
Okay, good luck. There we go, now we can move the press up and down. Actually, now that I look at this might be a little bit too tall.
Okay, we are back. Cat is fine. Wasn't even my cat. My comb in my shower fell down.
That's really
And
funny.
yeah, it made like a really not a super loud noise, but like enough to where I was just like, where is that my cat? Is she alive? She's sleeping in the living room.
What a goober.
Yeah, what a goober.
What a goober dash.
Yeah, specifically I'm the goober, not my cat. I also want to make a funk map.
Also, I just realized that all these that I'm making are only working for like horizontal machine or horizontal conveyor belts.
Happens.
That might have been a... Is that like... Okay, should I make them different so they work with like any direction?
I guess, yeah. Excuse me. I guess it kind of depends on what we want to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of up to you. I guess I didn't really think about that whenever I saw that, but I was kind of expecting the machines to be set up in such a way where they were just like kind of a box, and then you could choose which side was the input and which side was the outputs.
Okay, so more like a box with like...
But like, if you wanted it to be specifically to the right, we could design around that, but it's kind of up to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could do the box. Let me think. What games do you think have similar like art styles? Because I'm just trying to think of like inspiration. Because I don't know.
Similar art styles?
Yeah, like not exactly the same art, but like where it has like the 4 directions, like you said, things like that. Not specific, but like the exact same style.
That's the first. I mean, that's like really the only one that comes to my mind. I can't think of.
Yeah.
There's also Human Resource Machine. I think kind of does. Maybe not actually. What does Human Resource Machine do? Human Resource Machine. No, Human Resource Machine is completely different. You make like assembly there.
Yeah. Because yeah, the thing is with the block shop, that's like they're just like cubes with icons on them basically.
Yeah.
With this, I want to like make them look nice, because like artist or whatever.
Gross.
I know. I know.
Yucky. I guess I kind of want these to be centered on the thing, right? Or not centered, but I guess we would do return pause times cell size vector 2 plus.
Actually, I just realized it'd be probably more fun to animate these in Godot, because then we can add like smoothing and things like that, like easing.
Yeah. Dude, sorry, you saying easing has reminded me of those motherfuckers that don't know how to animate. And they like just like the hold on, map to global. The people that do like TikTok animation memes.
Oh yeah.
And rather than doing like actual easing, they just like they do the puppet warp animation where they draw their character and they put them into like live 2D or whatever, and then they like set a keyframe where they're on the left, and then they set a keyframe where they're on the right, and then the character just like horizontally moves across the screen at a constant rate, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And then they just set that up to be like, you know, it's like a 120 BPM song, and so they like set them to like a 60 BPM like back and forth, so it like kind of lines up with it. I'm just like, you're missing so much, man. They're not doing a little like, they're not easing into it and then like doing like a quick pop on the beat or anything. They're just like moving left, moving right, moving left, moving right, and it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, got such good art. So true.
Just learn a little bit of animation principles, just like the smallest amount, and it would make your art so much better. Anyways. All right, does this work? Let's find out. Let's kill the tile map layer. Oh, you're pissed about something. Invalid operands. You're so right, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Cool. It is not working.
Hello, Nasitos.
Hello, Nashido.
Where are we? He's trying to figure out conveyor belts. I'm crying in a corner because I realized that I made all my machines only left to right. Or right to left.
True.
Yeah, now I have to draw like 2 more versions of everything else. It's over.
Yeah.
Our game is a
It's
failure.
not even like choreography. It's like they already know the dance because like that's the trend. They just aren't doing it. They have the template, but then they just kind of do like the most minimum amount. And I'm just like, come on, man. This is like almost so good. You're just like, you're fucking it up just a little bit. Add belt tile position. Add child. Are these not being spawned in? Nope. They're not. Why not? What? Am I like stupid? Print. Belt. Conveyor belt. Add child. Belt. If I look remote, where the fuck are they? JW, am I stupid? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong?
What are you looking at?
Add child belt.
Mm-hmm.
This should be... What is self then? I guess print self. Self is conveyor tiles, yes. So it's this thing. Add child belt. Am I like stupid? Wait, no, I feel like I'm going insane. Because it's not adding them. Am I missing something like obvious?
What's the issue?
So, okay. I'm gonna walk through this. I'm gonna feel so stupid if this is like just the most simple thing ever. So if we're pressing mouse button, we convert this to the tile map position. You don't have to worry about this. This just converts it to the correct thing. If there's not a belt there, we do add belt. Add belt is a function that instantiates the conveyor scene as conveyor belt. Then we set this new belt's position back to world position. And then we do add child. Do this, to assign this in the map, and then return it out. Is there something I'm missing here why this isn't actually adding the child? And I feel so stupid right now. Because it's not
adding the child?
it right here. It's not adding the child. Am I stupid? Someone please. Never mind. Found it. Found it. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Do not worry about it
at all.
Found it. Found the issue. Hey, look at that. They're not exactly drawing the way. Yeah, that works. What's adding the child to? The problem was, I had a bit of code in here that was immediately queue freeing itself if it wasn't a child of a tile map, and this is no longer a tile map. Yippee! So it wasn't even rendering for a frame.
Crazy.
So the answer is yes. I am stupid, just not for the reason that we thought. Okay, let me make sure that this isn't running multiple times. Print adding tile to tile position, or I guess this is a belt. Okay, yeah, so this only adds them as they're actually there. Cool. And then we will say this erase tile. If it does have that, then I would like to say remove belt, which is not actually a function I've defined yet. Func remove belt. Void.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do about drawing these. I'm trying to think. Because just left to right would be like really lame and not fun. I don't think. I mean, I could just draw 2 different versions. That wouldn't be terrible, I don't think. Yeah, we can do that. We can draw 2. hard can
What'd
it
you say?
be? I said I can draw 2 different versions of each one. How hard can it be?
Oh lord. I mean, if you want to, you totally can. I just don't know if you want to.
I mean, I don't really want to, but like, what's the alternative?
I don't know, man.
And also, it's not like I'm really doing much else. Let me see, what else? What other machines do you think we might need? I have blast furnace, mechanical press, and sawmill. I guess we can always think of it later, but
Okay. So
I can
great
also
news.
make some of the other ones, some of them more simpler.
Yeah. Great news. I said give me 20 minutes. It's been 18, and I'm functionally back to where we were. But
Okay.
But now it's my own code, and I know what I can do. Because
Okay.
now I have access to the belt after it's added. Which means that I can say, hey, buddy, update your fucking visual, or like set your direction to like whatever now.
Let's go.
I could have probably done that in a really weird way before, but I'm so happy that I'm not. Because I want to keep track of these guys here. So how do we do this?
Okay, let's try drawing the furnace.
Mhm,
Vertical at least, since I know I can do that.
Vertically.
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 Vertically. Nasitos, you want to do some of the art? If you're in chat. I'm sure he would love to. Oh no, he said yes. No, that's the wrong answer. It's over.
Oh no, you fool! You've damned us all. No.
No, wait.
It's fine. I don't know what your art looks like, so maybe it's good. It's probably better than mine. Although,
That is not a very high bar.
ouch. That's okay though. Let's.
Don't draw anything weird. I don't want to have to verify my
Plus
age.
2, plus 2, plus 2.
Let's do.
Did you see that they're gonna add fucking age verification to YouTube? Dog, what the fuck do you mean they're gonna add age verification to YouTube? They're gonna find out really quickly why you shouldn't do that, because we're not gonna do that. YouTube age verification. Yeah, this. They're gonna be doing this apparently.
Yay.
Yippee! Yippee!
It's over.
It's so stupid, man. I hate how much. Ugh. So fucking dumb.
True.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. Anyone? Not that I'm looking, but it would be really cool if someone had like an alternative YouTube platform, perhaps. Hello, official. Official what? Just official. Is that Gojo? Is your profile picture Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen?
Well, that's
It is.
crazy.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Gojo Satoru.
Whoa.
Okay. So I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I'm gonna do something gross for a second. I think. Can I do class?
Uh-oh, he's doing something gross.
Direction. Can I say extends Node 2D in here? Is that something I can do? Ooh.
Oh,
Yucky.
okay.
Hit show Jujutsu Kaisen. Does my stream keep dropping or something? How are you number 1?
Probably because the YouTube point thing, like, sucks.
Yeah,
It's really
it kinda
weird.
does.
It is not consistent, like, ever.
Export var. Oh, this feels really gross. Sorry, does this work? Can I do this? Should I do this? The answer, no. Absolutely not. But can I do it? Is the question. The answer, unfortunately, yes. Well, almost yes. It doesn't register as a global class name, which means I can't actually add it. But I don't like that. That's gross. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what would be the best way to set this up based on the art that you gave me. This thing.
Yeah.
I would ideally like to have some sort of algorithmic way to just say which tile, like, let's say, for example, this is the tile that, why can't I move you? Layer 2 is hidden. Oh, artists and their layers and stuff.
Hey.
I can't move things on multiple layers. Oh no, I can. It's just, it doesn't update. Very cool. So let's say, like, for example, this is over here. Like so. I would like to be able to just say, like, you know, offset to this thing. Okay, great. That doesn't work. Oh, thank you, Apex, for the raid. Do a quick shout out / shout out.
Yo, we got the raid.
Pixelated. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're working on GMTK Game Jam. What type of game are we making? So we are working on the Game Jam. So this is like a quick, a much smaller project than we're normally working on. But it is a factory assembly game, I guess. It's a Factorio-like, you could say.
Factorio-like. Gross.
How do I'm trying to think of how I want to set this up. This is making me annoyed. JW, why did you have to draw this like this?
Okay, well, what's a better way of drawing it?
There isn't.
Like, thank you.
There isn't a better way to do it, but why did you do it?
Because it was the best way to do it. You're welcome.
I guess. Okay, how about this? I'm just gonna do this myself. I'm gonna do this automatically. By automatically, I mean I'm going to. At export var direction textures, which is going to be a dictionary of an enum, which is going to be direction. This direction is going to have, what's going to map direction into an array. Ah, shit, that's going to be annoying. But whatever. How do we fit the theme into that image? So we are making a factorio-like, where we will have individual levels that you're going to process things into an output item, and based on the machines and things that you use, kind of like if you know Polybridge, how you like deduct money whenever people spend, like whenever you spend things on materials. We're kind of doing the same thing there, where you will get a higher score based on how few buildings you're able to use. And then once you complete that level, the next level, the adventurers will go out and use your gear and then come back, and then you will end up using that recycled or that used up gear, and you will recycle it and convert it into different stuff. So we're going to be looping the things through and recycling and reusing. Let's see. So direction will be up.
It's a recycling roguelite.
Right.
There's something about this looks really weird. It's too short. Is it too short?
Fucking gross. I wish you could nest types in Godot. But unfortunately you can't.
Shover.
Oh, I can't put a texture in here? Objects? Oh, Lord.
Is there an issue?
Somewhat. I'm making a custom resource.
Okay.
Create new folder called util. I'm just gonna do the first solution that came to my mind because I think it might not be the best, but it's fine. This will be convey your direction.gd. Class name, convey your direction. Extends resource. This will have a few different things. Export var. This will have main texture. Main texture is a texture 2D. And export var.
We're only Nacito said we're only doing 4 directions, right? We're not going to be taking from left and outputting down. For these for the main machines, honestly, we could.
Oh, are you actually drawing multiple views?
I'm just messing around with it. I don't know if I actually will. We could have that, like, each machine has its own layout, so like maybe one of them goes left to right, one of them goes left to down.
Left to down. Wilted rose emoji.
I'm just saying, like, that could make it more fun. So like you have to build it around the shape, but that could also be annoying. So I'm not sure. What do you think?
What do I think?
Bro is not thinking.
Yes, we're gonna have corner pieces.
Corner pieces.
For conveyors, yes.
Well, yeah, like you'll be able to turn. There won't be like.
Yes.
Here, I'll show them. So it'll be like this here, where like it goes up to the conveyor belt up here, and then drops it on here. Then it'll go right. So you can have corners, obviously, but there won't be like dedicated corner pieces.
Yeah. What he said.
Because we're lazy. That's the only reason why. I say we're lazy as I manually draw a whole other direction. Input right, output down seems weird.
That would only be useful in a machine if it had multiple outputs. Good luck with your jam. Good luck, good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Like, we could have a machine that's like a deblader or whatever, and it like removes the blade and then spits out a twig on the side or whatever.
Yeah. Although I think a deblader is a terrible name for a machine and it should be more generic, but yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
I think this is this too short? I'm trying to think. I probably should calculate what the perspective is actually like. I don't think there's any like foreshortening in this kind of perspective though, so I think this is too short. We should make this a lot longer up this way. Ignore that the things look all messed up. Just delete all of you for now. Yeah, that is way longer.
Here we go. I think this should work. I actually kind of like this. I might do this a little bit more in some other projects. Specifically in a project where we have like default fields that should be set. I have this thing that is returning a new atlas texture for each of these three. And it's automatically loading in the conveyor texture because it's a tool script. So I can just go in here and say edit region. This is the start texture. So I can just say this is the start.
Interesting.
I don't. Ooh, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. We'll find out. We will find out, I guess.
We will find out, I guess.
We will find out, potentially. Conveyors 9. Yeah, I think so. You're actually creating the weapons that the enemies in Dante's 9 will be using. Okay, and then I can duplicate this. If I duplicate this and say conveyor down, what are the chances that these are new atlas textures? I think the chance is like 0. I would be like very, very surprised if these were different atlas textures. Color me surprised. Apparently, they're new Atlas textures. What the fuck? Really? So that makes that unique. The duplicate sub resources. That's dope. What the hell?
What
Cursed
the
Big
hell?
Blades. This is your own damn fault, and you know it. You should not have said yes to hosting a Big Blade tournament. I mean, I'm sure it makes you a lot of money, but like, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of your own fault.
It's your own damn fault. Plus 16, and then plus 2. Okay. Fuck, I have to do this for 2 more directions, but once this is done, I don't have to do this ever again. So, whatever, I guess. It kind of depends on what you want to do for notes, Nocitos. I've already set up an Obsidian. That's in the repository. If we want to use Google Docs as well, we can. If we want to have a Google Docy for that. Also, this should be conveyor right. I fucked up. Or I guess I could have just called this one conveyor right and just changed the left one. Yeah, we do already have a Google Docy, but if you wanted to use...
You mean an Obsidian Docy?
Oh yeah, we have an Obsidian Docy, but if we wanted to use a Google Docy, we could swap to... Or we could also have that, but... I think that the existence of an Obsidian doc is, like, necessary. Especially because, like, maybe sometime this weekend I'm going to go out and get food or something. I'll bring my laptop and I'll work on it. And having the Obsidian with me is easier to guarantee than the Google Doc, because the Google Doc requires internet, but Obsidian doesn't. So long as I pull it before I leave.
That is true.
Obsidian has tables, though? I don't know. I think so. Probably.
If it doesn't, there's a plugin for it.
Yeah, if it doesn't, I'm sure there's a plugin. But yes, it does have that.
I didn't know it had tables.
Excuse me. Wah.
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 Wah. So real.
Google Doc also lets you get offline editing. I don't know how to do that on Google Doc. So
yeah, Google Doc
sure
is
it does.
yucky.
But I know how to do that in Obsidian, I can tell you that. Up, left.
Google Docy.
Right. Up, left, down, right. What a weird order. It should definitely be up. Left, up, right, down. Yeah. Left, up, right, down. Yeah. Or up, right, down, left. Either of those, I think, are correct. And then we will do an export var dictionary. Oh, I guess this wouldn't be called dictionary. This would be called like direction textures. Well, I guess this would be const, wouldn't it? I guess this would be const. Direction textures.
I guess this would be const.
Conveyor direction. Or dictionary of direction mapped to conveyor direction. And then we would have it so direction dot, and then each of these. How do you move down? Control shift, I see. How do you duplicate lines, Godot? Is there a thing for that? Duplicate lines, control all down. I just did it on accident, though. Sorry, keep on doing that. Equals preload. Oh, I need to do this inside of Visual Studio Code. I can't do this here. Reload is that, and then I can say res // data conveyor direction / conveyor underscore dot tres. Right. Let's put this back on screen so people can see what I'm doing. Put it right here. Paste this. Okay, that's fine. I can select it like this, and then lowercase. And then hit comma here, and then also fix this capitalization. And I think that should be everything. Yes. Why are we pissed? Expected identifier string as Lua style dictionary key. Oopsies. Sorry, you're not Lua. I don't even know what language I got that from because I don't write in Lua. Oh, sorry, what is, no question mark? Did I miss something?
No clue.
Oh, Obsidian lets you edit offline too. Yeah. And anything. What do you mean anything? Was there something that said anything somewhere? Did I say that? I may have. Direction is an enum of direction. So I need to tell whether or not this should use the... Oh no.
I'm putting way too much effort into redrawing this sideways.
Oh, yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, anything, I guess. I mean, nothing that would be against Twitch TOS. But other than that, yes. Unfortunately. Sorry. I'm sure everyone's dying to know those questions. Gotta go bye. Hope the rest of your stream goes well. Oh, there it is. Goodbye. Good luck. I was like, yeah, just don't break Twitch TOS. And they were like, well, I gotta go then. Fine. So I need to be able to tell whether or not this is going to be an end piece or not. And if it is an end piece, I need to know which one it is. So let's see. You're making a joke. Oh, I get it. Okay. +2. You get a little +2. Just a little delayed. Goodbye, though. Good luck. Nothing that makes me verify your age either. Yeah, true. PG, are you in the UK? That's so unfortunate if true. Conveyor tile map. We'll call it that. So this will pass in the tile map of conveyor tile map. So I would like to... Oh, shit. Well... Ooh, now I have some more issues. Well, actually, no, I don't. I can do this.
It's actually really fun trying to draw this, like, in a perspective that it's not in. Especially when I drew this in, like, 20 minutes and I didn't even know what it was. I just threw random shapes together and hoped it would look good.
So left would be -1. Right would be +1. Down would be +1, and up would be -1. Yippee! Okay. So you need to know what direction you're going in. So all I will ask you to do is I will say tile map. Well, you need to know what position you're at. You aren't going to know that, are you? Should you know what position you're at?
Maybe?
Let me think about this for a moment. So, what would be the reasons that I would want the conveyor belt to know what position on the tile map it's at? So it's like potentially. So when it's about to push items, should the conveyor belt be in control of that, or should it just know that it should push the item? Should the tile map inform it? I think I think it could know what other conveyors it's connected to potentially.
Yeah, I think it should know like adjacent neighbors, so it's kind of like the linked list type of thing.
I think that's fine. I think I can do that, yeah. Yeah. I think that's fine. I think rather than knowing its position, I think it should just know what is going where.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Oh, I'm just Spirit. Thank you for the raid. 5 people. How's it going? How's everyone doing?
Hello.
I'll give you a quick shout out. We're working on the GMTK Game Jam. How are you guys doing? I'm assuming you were also programming something. If so, what were you working on? Oh, let me see. What did you say over on YouTube chat? I was going to attempt jam. Your second monitor died. You don't like to code without it. Hella bad at coding. Seem to look up a lot of stuff. Ah, that's absolutely fair. I don't think I could code with just one monitor. Well, actually, I was going to say that. I literally do that at work. I literally just sit on my couch with my laptop and code. Oh, hello. You've already been here? Well, it says first time chat, so I don't know about that. That's okay. Where's the loop? We are working on that right now. We are not very far into this at all. We just started the jam. It is going to be a factory game where you set up conveyor belts and machines to process inputs into outputs. And then once you finish the level and meet your quota, the next level will use some of the things that you built, and you will have to recycle them into other items. And that is the loop, is because you're able to continuously improve the items that you made. Let's see. So tile map. You need to know what your 2 neighbors are. So we can use direction. Oh. You're not going to let me know what you are? Oh, that's because... Yeah. Well, let me make a setter really quickly. Setter bar conveyor current direction is going to be a conveyor direction. Rated because you love conveyor belts and automation games? Let's fucking go. Well, hopefully we can do this one justice. Currently, we have a conveyor belt. I'll show you. Do you want to show them what you're working on, JW?
Yeah, if you wanna.
Yeah, here's his.
I'm attempting
to
draw this machine vertically. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
I have no clue what I'm doing. I drew this machine yesterday in about like 15 minutes because I needed a placeholder, and then I realized it only went left to right, so I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah. Here's the little factory demo he put together. The conveyors are gonna be changed just a little bit, but I don't know. I think did you make this today or yesterday? Sorry, you just said that.
Yesterday, I think.
Yesterday? Yeah, I think you sent me that at like 2 a.m. You were like, "Here's the progress."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did
this
do that.
Motherfucker and his ability to make art is insane, and it makes me so angry.
Something's off here.
It doesn't actually.
I think it's off by like a single pixel. I don't know where. You know what? It's perfectly fine. Who cares if it's off by a pixel?
Something you lack. You had a 3D artist. They went on holiday an hour and a half ago. Ah, that's so tragic. But here's hoping that they get back in time and are able to get you what you need. So are you making a 3D game for this? I think, sorry, did you say that you were working on 16-hour stream? What the fuck? You're crazy. So are you also taking part in the GMTK Game Jam? Current direction is equal to direction textures sub direction. And then we can do current direction dot. Well, direction is not the word I should have used for this. We will say... We'll just use direction, man, whatever. So we'll say forward is this, and then backwards is current direction, or I guess we can do forward.
The entrance of this looks really weird from the front. Oh yeah, try adding a little shadow. Do you think that helps? I don't know what is wrong with it.
Can you move the shadow up just a little bit?
Up just a little bit.
So that it only it doesn't... Yeah, and then also maybe round it just a little, like a tad.
Like round it in like that?
Yeah, I think that actually does help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's like some
Okay, yeah.
overhang or whatever. Could use facing. I could use facing. Yeah, you're right.
We'll have to figure out how we want this to
Damn.
interface with the tile sets. Because with this, as you can see, the belt is like kind of part of the machine. So do we want to have this sit on top of the belts, or do we want to have the belt? I think it would be better to have the belts be part of the machine itself.
We'll cross that when we get there.
Yeah.
I think right now I just want to make the conveyor belts work, and then we can see whether or not we want to go with something like that. We'll see.
I'm kind of happy with this. Let me go ahead and toss this in.
You're working on a 3D game, a train tower defense game. A train tower defense game?
That sounds epic.
Did someone send this to Akko? This motherfucker loves trains. There's 3 of you with a musician who isn't taking part but is finishing a work in progress, and a hype man who just wanted to play the new DK game. Is the new DK game actually out?
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure.
Play it. Is it? It is? Okay. Hello, Nick.
Allegedly it is.
Let's see. So,
waiter, more tiles, please.
Waiter, please. Our next belt, which will be another conveyor belt, because you need to know about this, and then previous belts. And you should know this too. So then I will say tile map, get belt.
Ooh, that looks weird.
Ah, shit. Well, you're not being called anywhere yet, right? No. Conveyor tiles. So once this belt gets added, I can say update visual and pass in the current position as well as self, so that this guy is now in charge of updating himself. You will also have a pause, which is a vector to I, and then we will do pause plus forward to get the next belt, and then we will do pause plus backwards. Are you a forward and backwards? Or are you forwards, backwards, forward to backward? Like, where are we feeling with that? Do we end the word with an S or not?
But what? Are you talking to me?
So, you know, whenever... Okay, so let's say that you're walking in a direction.
My bad.
You're walking in a direction, JW.
Yeah.
Would you say you are going... What? Starts with an F.
Forward?
Okay, let's say you're walking... you're still facing that direction, but you're now walking the opposite direction. So you're like... face in one direction, walking the other. You would say you are walking.
You're trying to make me not think about it, and I'm thinking of
B.
It
starts with a B.
Backward. Backwards.
Okay. Well, which one is it?
I don't know.
It's pissing me off because I don't know which one it is either. But I wrote var forward and var backwards. So I put an S on backwards, but not on forward. What the fuck is wrong with me? We're working on an automation game? Yeah. For the GMTK Game Jam. Next belt is that, and previous belt is that. Then I want to say if there is no previous belt. Oh shit! I didn't even think about this, JW. What about if there is no? Could not resolve external class member get belt. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, dude? External class member get belt. You definitely 100% can, so like let's not lie to me here. Okay, yeah, I can. What about if there's just one conveyor that isn't connected?
What if there's just one conveyor that isn't connected? Oh yeah, I don't. That's very easy though. You just
why forward backwards? Great question. I don't know. It was either forwards backwards or forward backward.
Okay, Biddy, here's how it looks with the vertical one in the game. I think it looks pretty good. I do actually need to make some changes to this one, now that I'm looking at it.
The thing that feels maybe a little weird is it's kind of hard to tell what the one on the, like... You gotta make sure the reability stays, which might be like an issue?
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly. They look like they're 3 tiles tall. They are.
That's because of the perspective.
Compared to 2 tiles wide. Oh, yeah, it is.
It's just confusing because when you look at it, this looks like it's 3 tiles, but the roof is actually 2 tiles. Which is the same as this, where the roof is 2 tiles. Your brain's just pickled.
Pickled brain. It's also like the walls and the tiles aren't the same perspective as the machine.
What do you mean the walls and the what?
Well, the tiles aren't. It's like straight down. But the machine is like 2/3 perspective or whatever.
Oh,
Don't
like
worry
the
about it,
floor
I'm just
tiles?
speaking. Yeah, because the floor tiles are like directly up and down. Like you're like straight over them and you're looking down.
Yeah, but it still works for this perspective. Like if you look, these are like the belts are also that perspective. And the walls. Like I think the floor's fine. I think it works with the perspective.
Probably. Export of our sprites is a sprite 2D. Sprite.
Let me make some tweaks to the
is
other ones as well.
So if there's no next belt, then I wanted to say that you are equal to current direction dot end texture. Otherwise, if there is no previous belt, then we will set this to the start texture. And then otherwise, if neither of those are the case, we will set it to the main texture. I think that might just work. I'm just kind of coding right now, which feels a little weird, but
that's like literally your
whatever.
job, but okay.
Yeah, but like I'm just kind of doing
off.
it, you know.
Yeah, I'm just drawing.
Just drawing it, man.
Yeah.
So let's keep track of last belt position. Oh, sorry. What did you say? I need to sleep. Best of luck to you both. Could hope to play your game soon. I hope to play yours as well. The train tower defense sounds kind of cool, kind of sick. I love tower defense games, so they're the purest form of roguelike, I think.
No, that's actually Balatro. But okay.
Balatro.
Pop off.
Balatro.
Wait, how? So this is what?
Mm.
This is like... Perspective is hard.
What if I move this enum into a file that's elsewhere, and then I pull this into this file? Let's do that. Util, we'll just call it util.gd, whatever, man. I'll call it direction util, whatever.
Ooh, we do not want to rotate that.
Ooh, very cool flippy I just saw over there. Direction util. And then we'll toss this. I didn't copy it, because of course I didn't. Conveyor belts. Yeah, I said, what if we just did like really quick, like I just wanted to do a quick programming thing, and then here I am spending way too long making this usable. Is this Subnautica-like? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because it's like how you like place things down, and you can do that in Subnautica too, so it's like Subnautica.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Direction from vector. Where we say v is a vector to I, but spelled correctly, preferably, and it will return out direction. And then this will say if v dot x is greater than 0, direction dot right. I hate writing code like this, but whatever. Holy, you can tell I'm not used to my keyboard yet. So if this, that, sorry, x, y, and so we can just do an else here. So right, left, down, in, up. Okay, and then we can go into the conveyor belt. So we've pulled this in, and inside of the conveyor tiles, I can see last belt position. So we will add that. Let's say last belt position is equal to tile position. Our direction is vector2.right. by default. And then we can say if last belt position. We can say last belt position dot direction 2. This should be vector 2 high, sorry. You have a direction 2, don't you? You don't. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Really? What is aspect? What does that even mean? Okay. Sure, dude. Whatever the fuck you say.
This still looks kind of off. Something's off about this. I adjusted the horizontal ones.
X-axis index. What are you even talking about? Sorry, what'd you say?
I said I adjusted the horizontal ones, so they're kind of like more similar to the other ones. Because before,
like a cut-in or whatever.
Yeah, before this part here was like in line with this, which didn't make sense, especially compared to this one.
I guess with this being a tile position, I can just like, I can say direction is equal to the new tile position minus last belt position, and then that should be fine, I think.
The really crazy thing is I think if I take
and then I can
this guy and
dot direction
rotate him
is equal to direction.
Yeah, if you look,
L.
the roof is like, okay, actually it's not quite the same. It's almost the exact same shape as that. It just looks, it just throws your brain off because the perspective I'm using doesn't have like foreshortening on it. And that kind of kills your brain.
Direction. This might just work. I don't know though. Okay, let me take a look at chat real quick. I'm here as well. You were watching on Twitch. Okay, that's cool. So you're just watching on both. We love numbers boosting around here. Also, hello, Penguin Face. You're not Wilson, right? You're not Wilson. Wilson uses a black penguin as his profile picture. You were on Spirit Stream and now you're here. You've just been so addicted to Donkey Kong. Are you the musician that was doing the work in progress stuff, but was instead playing Donkey Kong? Because if so, that's pretty fucking funny. Let's see. So does this work? Let's find out. I ran the wrong scene, so it's not going to. Okay, cool. That's fine. Probably. Current direction. Invalid assignment of property texture. With that, I didn't assign the export variable. Found it. Found the idiot.
Wait, what? What about me? Huh?
Oh, you're the hype man. Oh, shit. Guess what, dude? Oh, I need to make this set to canvas item scaling. It's been a while since I've started a new Godot project, so I don't remember 100% everything.
Oh yeah, I'll let you figure out how to make the pixel art look good on the camera. So we don't have to scale everything by 4.
Yes, you will.
Let's not do that again.
Fun little cool thing about Dante's 9, if you didn't know, the game that Temperacat and I are working on, everything is scaled by 4.
Yep.
Because rather than zooming in 4, he just scaled everything by 4. Oh, we're off the
Let's go. We got the
grid
triple
now.
view boosting.
Triple view boosting.
Yeah.
Whoa. No, the music person is doing music stuff. You're the hype man who played the game. I may have already read that, but that's sick.
Yeah, you did already read that. You're going insane.
Oopsies. I'm going insane, yeah. Okay, so this is tending towards 0, which is telling me that I need to adjust the way that I am calculating this. Because this is truncating, right? So I need to do floor. Does floor always go towards 0? Does this go down? Towards negative infinity. Thank the fucking Lord. That's
I am indeed the artist.
Well, this
I think I'm kind of happy with the vertical. I don't know if we want to use it or not, but
let me add. I need to add some sort of grid display. Can I use a line 2D?
Beta bug jam. I have 0 clue what that is. I'm not in that server, I don't think.
Oh, the Godot Cafe. No. I'm in that server. We're not. I don't think we're doing that though. Or well, I guess he probably isn't.
It's over. What do do I need to change here?
100. Why are you? Oh, because you're 1. And then let's duplicate and then rotate 90 degrees so that I have a crosshair.
Let's go.
Because I need a crosshair so that I can actually see what's going on and why this is so fricked up and evil. Yeah, so it's like tending towards 0 no matter what I do, which is a little annoying. So where am I converting this? I believe it's pause right here. So if I do print pause -12. I could do like a vector 2. I could convert the cell size to vector 2. Which would do that. And then I could do dot floor off of this, which would tend it towards -infinity. And then I could do return vector 2i and construct that back into a vector 2i question mark.
Bro is thinking so hard right now.
Yes. Okay, that works exactly the way I want it to. So it doesn't matter whether we're left of the origin, above it, below it. We are in fact drawing conveyors. They're not particularly good yet. That's fine. So now what I need to do is I need to update the belt at the current position, and I need to update all of the neighbors. So we will say update neighbors of the position of vector 2i. So what this will do is I will say for y in third. Well, can I do a for I in range? Can I do that? -1 to 1. Is this inclusive? Starts from 0. Yes, sure. Great. Argument in is exclusive from B. Increases by steps 1. Stop before in. Inclusive, exclusive. Okay, so this needs to be 2. This would be our y coordinate, and then this will be our x coordinate. What's up, guys? Hello? 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 Hello?
Anyways.
So let's do...
Ooh, that's a lot of color.
Or get cell. Or get belt of our belt is this get belt vector 2i xy. If belt dot date visual self and shit. Oh no, sorry. New pods.
Yeah, I'm still not sure if I want to use the vertical ones, but I like how they're looking. Even if we don't end up using them, they're kind of fun. And that wasn't too hard to draw. Especially if we're only gonna have like 4 to 5 machines. I imagine somewhere around there. We don't want to have too many.
External member update visual. Don't fucking lie to me, dude.
And I think we could have different machines, like obviously do like similar things. Like maybe like a...
Shit.
I'll let you cook there. Maybe like a saw could also like chop a sword into like the hilt and the blade. Something like that.
Yeah. This looks really weird, but I think this is technically correct. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me erase this. So I should be able to draw up. Something's off about this tile. And I know exactly what it is. It's because
it's drawing the top tile and it's being drawn over top of the
same position, and it shouldn't be. So, for example, let me select this tile. Why are these offset so much? What the fuck do you mean? Whatever, dude. I don't care anymore. So this guy. I know what I can do. Oh. O'Reilly. You know that one?
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't I?
Yeah, I'm just saying yeah to fit in, you know? As you do.
Right, so I need to offset this in the direction that it's facing. So actually, first, conveyor belts. What the fuck is up, man? Okay, you are... Okay, you're fine. Sprite.position is equal to... So in the case that it's an end texture, so normally we have these... Well, that's not a square, but imagine that's a square. Normally it looks like this. If there's an end texture, there's an extra bit here.
Yes.
Which means that
Thank you for the
we're
follow.
not setting this to the default position.
Mm-hmm.
We are offsetting this to the left.
Yeah.
So I need to set this to minus current direction dot direction.
Oh, because you're setting
Correct.
the texture, you're not. Okay, I see.
And then for the main one, we can say it should be vector 2.0. Now, the only thing that's going to be a problem, I think, is I need to make sure that this is consistent between the textures. So if I go into data, conveyor directions, down. So rather than this being a 16 by 16, this is a 16 by 9, which means there's 3 pixels of offset, which means I also need to make sure the horizontal ones are also 3 pixels of offset in that direction, as well as the bottom one, which it looks like it is. So we'll say left. I'll go here.
Are there any other assets that you would want, like, soon? That could be helpful. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, we will want to separate the machines so that way the items can go underneath them or like through them.
Oh yeah, true. True. Sorry, what is this? I think we can have a 2-part selection for part, then direction. We can use WASD or arrow keys or numpad to select direction for whatever gets placed until you change it. Are you talking about for buildings? Or do you mean for conveyor belts? Conveyor belts will have like a very snappy drawing ability. For buildings, I don't know. I was just thinking it would be like you press E and it rotates clockwise. You press R, it rotates counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Or, like, you can press like R and it just like flips it from
That's what I
horizontal
was
to
thinking
vertical.
too.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
My fault.
Yeah.
And we'll say by 3 because I love magic numbers.
True.
Oh shit, something isn't quite correct. Oh, I'm also not updating the neighbors whenever the tile gets removed.
Okay, so these now should be
Okay, so this should be offset actually
independent.
in the same direction. Ooh. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong. So this should be, I guess I can experiment with this. So if this, that's almost correct. Is it minus 1.5? Do I have to, shit, now there's a gap. No. Okay, do I have to draw a grid? Is there a grid display in Godot that just like draws a grid for me, or do I have to do that myself? Do you know, JW?
Oh, what?
Is there a grid display?
Grid
Anything
display, like just like a grid.
I'm just gonna make one. I think that might be best. I'm gonna make the world's
yeah.
grid display.
You got this.
Script under source util debug grid display. Actually, this will probably end up being used elsewhere anyways, but like we'll probably end up using this in the actual game. I'd imagine. Funk ready. Add export var grid. Cell size is going to be a vector 2 of 1616. Export var grid offset vector 2 0 0
Vector 2
equals vector 2.0. And then whenever this gets drawn the first time, we will say underscore draw. And then we will say at export var. Well, what do we say?
what do
I
we
guess we'll just
say?
draw this like, we'll say like, well, export var line count will also be a vector 2I.
Why does this look
Which
like
will
that?
by default be
Hello?
like 50 by 50.
Oh.
Say for
Hello, why are you off by a pixel?
Y.
Oh, I see the blue and sorry. I be yapping.
Oh, he's yapping.
He gets it. He has lots of experience.
I love yapping, dude. I love whenever a motherfucker just lets me yap.
Yeah, that's my job, is to let him yap. So that way I can draw in peace and I don't have to like interact with people. So nice.
Oh. Invalid operands. Oh, you're so fucking right. What am I writing, dude?
There we go. Now they're random colors. Look at that.
Hmm.
We got random colored machines. This was very much necessary. And also now it just uses the conveyor that's underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
So that way the items will draw on top of the conveyors but underneath the machines. Once we have items. I did also draw some items somewhere.
Oh, wait.
Where did they go? Where did the items go? Oh, they're on this different frame. I have some basic resources here.
Account created 28 minutes ago. It was my brother that inspired me to start streaming due to what he's achieved so far.
Go
wow.
well. Huh?
Let's hang out in the Discord and then send me a fuck off. Fuck off, bot. Get out of here. You made your account 28 minutes ago. Get the fuck out of here.
Did it go well? Huh?
Big fan of your gameplay. He chose the wrong fucking category, bot. I'm doing this stupid. So I need to... Hold on. Let's draw this out for a second. So if I want a grid of points like so. Well, I guess let me make this so this line here, I would have to define it as what? I would start by going through all of the X lines. Okay, yeah, never mind. I got it. I understand. I would not nest for loops like this. I would individual for loop like this.
Individual for loop.
Var points. Oh shit.
Okay, what else do we need? I guess I could do the press sideways as well. That one's scary because I'm gonna have to draw like a gear.
What do you need to do exactly?
Actually, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'll put you on screen.
Okay.
Drink too much monster.
Oh, never mind. He's not gone yet. Damn. Hello, people. So let's see. I guess we'll do like our left side is going to be, what is it? Line count dot x times cell size? Well, that's not entirely correct. Because it'd be line count divided by 2 times cell size dot x, which would be the left. Yeah. So, and then right side is the same thing, but inverted. And then we'd have the, I guess I'll probably just call these like left, right, up, and down. This will be the y, which this would actually be the opposite way. This would be right, this would be left, this would be right. Up would be correct, it would be like that. And then I think I could do, for every line in the y, well, let's start with x, because I can think horizontally a little bit better than I can think vertically. I wonder if anyone else has that. Whenever you like imagine things, do you start by like doing horizontal? Like let's say you had to like fill out this grid. I'm sure that most people probably do it this way. Like, would you go bop, 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 or would you go vertically first? Do you find like it's easier to go down the list first? I'm curious. So we want to append a vector 2 that is horizontally where the mapped x is, but is up and down. So it will be a vector 2 mapped x times cell size dot x and up. And then we would also append the down version. And then here we would do the exact same thing, except with y instead of x, I think. And then left and right. I should actually put these. And then we would draw these with the color red and a width of 1. Does this work? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. The answer is not a fucking chance. Because I'm stupid. And oh, I copied the wrong. Oh, I hit the wrong button. You delete, comma, that, get rid of that. Reload. It is a grid. It is a very, very difficult to look at grid because it is very, very bright. Let's set this to like half width and see what that looks like. Does this render at all? It does. It's also still really hard to look at. So let's set this to like a pretty low value here. Wait, what? Oh, oops, sorry. This. You still expect a closing parenthesis? Where? Oh, you're missing a comma. Oops. There we go. So now that's a little easier to look at. Cool. So these are like absolutely fucked up. Well, not really. Oh, the issue is this guy's in the wrong spot. Well, this guy is too, actually. Hold on. Let us... I'm going to add a quick way to update a tile. I'm going to add an input map, which is going to be debug. Oh, we're in Korean keyboard. Debug update. Oh. Where did...
Okay, I'm back.
What? Welcome back.
Did you want the single belt texture, by the way?
if you don't mind, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can make
I think
one.
that would be useful.
What's the best way to do
Mouse
this?
buttons, middle mouse button will be this. Debug update. And then on the tiles, I will... Why the fuck do I have so many notifications on Discord? Oh, Nui messaged me. Oh, that's funny.
Hmm?
She said, before I forget, is there an idea of when we'd maybe be doing a game jam? Oops. I
Oops.
forgot about that.
Today,
When's the next
join
Pirate
the
Jam?
team. It literally just happened.
It just no.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
it's over.
Fuck.
I mean, you could just say there's one happening now.
Yeah, tell her, be like, yo, do you know how to do music? Debug updates. If I guess I would just do this, right? And I could hit this and this would update all the neighbors. Yeah. Okay. So I can do I'm gonna do just a couple of changes to this because I don't actually know where this should be going. I'm gonna set this to 1.5 and see if that looks correct. No, it doesn't. Okay, and if I set it to 1, that also doesn't look correct. Fuck. Is it just direction? No, wait, it's just direction. It's not just direction. Okay, so let's try... Oh, well, these are both going in the same direction. They shouldn't be doing that. This guy should be going backwards. Not that much, though. Not that much either. Why is it fucked up? Oh, no, sorry. I'm stupid. This should be over a pixel. I'm being dumb, I think.
He does that sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah, I do that sometimes, apparently. Wait, what am I trying to do, man? Okay, it is this. Is it times 0.5? Okay, that looks right. And then you would be... Okay, yeah. So that looks right. And then if I were to just, like, draw a downward tile, these also look right. No, they don't. They're off. Fuck. Why are the downward ones wrong? Are the left ones wrong? Yes, very much so.
What's the issue?
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah, it's because I was assuming a couple of things that I should not have been. Ah, shit. Okay, I understand what's going on there. There's something I need to fix, which is I need to swap the start and end textures with this. Okay. Hello. Oh, you're making your own game. What are you working on? Wait, what are we doing? What's the high? What is? Oh, okay, left. Yeah. So this would actually be the start texture, which I would love to pull out to a different resource. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna toss this in here. This would be the start texture, and then on left, this would replace that. And what if I just paste? Does that work? That works. Start texture, end texture, middle texture. And then for up, I could copy, drag this over and then paste. Oh, that's sick. That works. Okay. Sorry, what is this? Oh no, you're still working on the tile set. Or we are? Yeah, we are.
Yep.
It's a platform speedrunner where the game is in the shape of an infinity sign, and you try to get around it as fast as possible each time. Okay, that's dope. Oh, Nastitos messaged me.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'll answer him in a minute. In a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. If I refresh this, does this work?
Whoa, Nui spotted.
There's Nui?
In your Twitch chat.
Oh shit, Nui's there. Hello, Nui.
Hello,
Nui.
we're doing a game jam without you.
I forgot that you wanted to do a game jam, Nui. I'm sorry. Okay, so I fucked something up still.
Although, actually, your screen is probably more interesting. I'm really just copying textures around so they're animated, so you can watch him work for a minute.
This is right. Well, hold on. Maybe I don't need to do the absolute value anymore.
Absa, like Rivals of Aether 2? Sorry.
Off still.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize you can shift and use the arrow keys to move by the tile size. That's really handy.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that either.
Nice, right? It might only.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, this isn't a tile map layer. I don't know how that works.
Paste. This is the end texture. I meant to do that for the conveyor.
It might be based on the grid size.
Are you the end texture? You are. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I like wrong all the time? What the hell? Whatever.
This really does make it a lot faster.
I can't figure out why this is so bad.
What's the issue?
Did I update the texture on the left conveyor? I did. And on the end, did I do the same on the right? I didn't. The right conveyor is the one that's wrong. Up, up. Holy, I'm starting to get really hungry. And also my stomach is just generally hurting.
It's probably not good.
It's definitely not good. Because I'm a goober and I'm stupid.
Goober dash.
Okay, let me see. What are we doing? So we are making conveyors connect.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I'm attempting to do that.
He's trying.
Is it working? Well, I don't know about that. These aren't connecting. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Going to?
Why are these off incorrectly? Can I set a... Oh my god, I can. Oh my god, I can set a margin over here. So that this is still centered. Oh, thank the Lord, Godot. I don't exactly know what you're doing for me, but thank you, Godot. I have no clue what you're doing for me, to be honest with you. I don't even know if this is going to do it, but if it does, that'd be so cool.
So wait.
He says.
What directions do you want for like the single tiles? Because now that I'm thinking about it, how does it know which direction you want the single tile to be when you first place it?
I don't know.
Okay.
No
I
clue.
thought that's like what you were doing.
I was thinking it would just be like a default for like right.
Okay, so like default right and up maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I just made. And then I realized, wait, shit, I have default down and left too.
Nope.
Okay. So by default, they will go left and up. You just place one.
Why are you facing left? Oh, I know why you're facing left. Face the wall. Beg for your life in chat. Northern Lion. Okay, that
actually,
works.
do you just want me to put the A sprite file in the repo?
Mind, yeah.
So that way I can just give it to you. Yeah.
A UI that lets you choose what you're building and what direction it faces. What you're building? Yes. what direction it faces? I don't think so. I'm thinking that like you can press a button and it will rotate it is like the most intuitive direction, at least to me. That feels like the most intuitive. And then I can do this. So the end texture up here. Oh, I need to think about this for a second. Minus 1.5. I mean, we could have hotkeys and the GUI. Why are you not an end piece? You should be an end loaf.
Okay, there we go. I'll go and push this up. Oh, did you push up stuff too?
I pushed up one thing, but it shouldn't affect you like at all.
Okay. Oh, I didn't close Godot.
It's fine. It shouldn't affect you at all.
Oh, okay.
Minus 1.5.
Cool. Oh, you just added the obsidian, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, that shouldn't make a big difference.
There we go. And of course it's off. Hold on. Hold on, before I go insane, before I lose my fucking mind over this. How many pixels above the line are you? You are 3, so why in the world are you not listening to what I told you? You are 1.5 pixels above the line. You should be responding as such.
Is
the direction is important? Yes. The conveyor belts will also be moving. They will be like animated.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually really glad that we went with standalone tiles for this as well, because I think making them move will make it a lot easier. Let me reload this and see if this is doing some weird shit. The answer is it almost certainly is. Okay, yeah,
that looks like a pixel and a half.
Oh no, sorry, that's wrong. That one isn't set up correctly at all.
Oh.
You're the fucking problem. Why are you like this? How many pixels? Start texture.
Is it...
Hold on. This guy. You should be offset a specific amount, and I would think that would be minus 1.5 because the grid. You're off by 3 pixels on the grid, correct?
What if you change that value? What if you change the margin value?
I mean, I can, yeah. I'll just do that, I guess. Let me zoom the camera in so I can see it a little bit easier. Zoom. And then change the margin of this. Okay, well, it seems that this guy wants his margin to be minus 1. Oh, wait, no, sorry. He wants the margin to be 0 for some reason. Or...
Wait.
What? Why is there... There's, like, extra texture here.
You're sure you're changing the right value?
I'm changing in the wrong direction. It should be up to... Well, what is margin doing exactly? Why is it so much? Why is there so much texture on this?
Are you sure you're changing the right value?
Hold on. No. Yes. I guess that's right, right? Let me move the camera up. I'm losing my mind, dude. I'm losing my mind out here. This up 3. Yeah, that's right, I guess. Huh? Whatever. What does it even matter? As long as it works, I don't really care, I think. You are wrong, I think.
Yeah, that needs to be moved down as well.
Here. Where's the line?
They're both 3 pixels.
3 pixels below.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this needs to be minus 3 apparently. Oh, cool. Now it's not rendering. There it is.
Yay.
Found it. I think I'm stupid. I think I was editing the wrong property. Or I was editing the wrong property on the... Well, actually, hold on. Or no, sorry, wrong texture. I was editing the wrong property. There we go. That's right. I'm stupid. I was editing the width, or the size rather than the position.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. As if you were editing the wrong value.
Well, that's not, I don't know what that means.
Well, that's what. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. Is I saw that you were changing the width and height, and I wasn't sure if that was the right thing.
Yeah,
but I didn't know what those did, so I just assumed that you knew what you were doing.
That's okay. I also assumed I knew what I was doing, but the answer is I didn't.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
What are the chances these?
What's your guys' game about? It is a automation roguelite, possibly, where you create like weapons for adventurers to like go off and fight, and then they'll come back and bring you the old weapons, and you have to recycle those into new weapons.
Okay, hold on. World's getting angry again. Why are we upset with what's happening? You were literally just working like a minute ago. Oh.
Oh.
Why are we...
Yeah, so yeah, it's the loop of like recycling weapons and stuff.
What the fuck?
Alright, so yeah. Good luck. Okay, well, what can I be
I was
working
editing the
on?
right thing. I just don't understand. Okay, man. I give up on understanding what's going on here, and I'm just going to edit this to the point where it works. I think. If it works, is going to be my new motto for this one.
Let's go. Here.
Oh yeah, height 3, offset 2.5. Sure, dude. You know best. No, you don't, because you're not rendering. Hold on, let me move the camera down a little bit. Yeah, you're not rendering that last tile. Where's that last tile? Where's it at? Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. What's in your mouth? Oh no, there is no tile there.
Nice.
What do you mean? Where is it at? What? Okay, now we're gonna get angry. We're gonna get angry for a second. Oh, I am missing a tile on the texture. Spit it out.
Nice.
Thanks. And then the offset should be 3, right? 3 offset and 3 height? Sure, dude. Whatever the fuck you say. Whatever you say, man. If it makes you happy, if it makes the game work, I'm so okay with that. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
+2.
Hey.
Hey, I'm dumber if it's any comfort.
It's not.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it's not a very high bar.
It's not. It's okay, though. So how many textures does this hang over the side? Is this 1?
Yes, that is only 1 over.
Okay, on left to right, it's only 1.
Yes.
And that lines up in the middle, that lines up in the middle. It's just the up-down textures that are giving me trouble. Oh, yep. Yup. 3. And then... Oh no, you're already... Okay, so for these textures, it can be just the height, but for the down textures, it has to be the height and an offset. Oh, well, for this one, it also has to be an offset. Okay, whatever, man. I think that looks right, correct? Probably. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't expect it to do that, but that just works. Look at that.
Wait, what?
I don't think you expected for that to work, but it does. It like just kind of worked. Well, obviously that's not going to work.
Oh, you mean where it just connects into it? Yes, that's exactly what I meant to do.
Well, no, Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's because there's no single tile.
What were you saying?
pushing into each other. That's fine. I didn't expect it to work automatically, like with that. I don't know why I said you didn't expect that to work. I didn't expect that to work.
Okay. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but that's okay.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
That's okay. I'm not worrying about it. I'm not worrying about it. Guys, I'm worried about it. What is he talking about?
I'm gonna get a snack bar really quickly.
Okay.
You watch his stream. I'm
Get that
hungry as
snack
shit.
bar. I'm trying to get this press to work. I think it looks nice. It is not super readable, but you know, whatever. Looks great. Oh, I'm on his screen. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. My fault. Here we go. This is what it should look like. So I think this should be start one down like that. Something like that.
Okay, I'm back, but I'm gonna eat. So
I think that was fast.
you're gonna have to entertain them.
To entertain them, and you're here. That's scary. He's gonna judge me for how bad I am at this.
Someone in my YouTube chat said machinery looks cool.
Let's go. Okay. I think that's good. Now we're just gonna make it horizontal or vertical. Vertical press. Do you want open-faced machines? I think they all want to cover at least part of the belt. So whatever happens doesn't need to be rendered as it happens. I guess it's a hammer, it can cover it, and then there can just be a new object when it lifts. Yeah, that was kind of the idea. It was kind of like the mechanical press from Create mod.
He's referencing Create again.
Anyways.
So if we don't want to have to make sure that the art covers every single asset we make, excuse me, we can also have whenever it actually like performs its operation, there could be a little particle.
Yeah, that's what I was about.
That
like a little
pops
puff
up
of smoke.
that just like maybe whenever the hammer hits something, there's like a spiky particle that just says like wham or something on it, and then it pops.
Yeah, or like a smoke particle or something.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What's your question? You had a question? What's your question?
Yeah, I'll answer your question in a little bit. Mosquitoes.
Oh, okay.
haven't thought about it.
His other question. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We got a lot of stuff on my mind right now, so we're we're living. So, one of the things that I want to work on is how the fuck this animation is going to work. How are we going to do this? Because you have animation.
I do.
And it looks good.
Oh, by the way, I pushed up the changes that have the single tiles as well.
Oh, okay.
I was also thinking if you wanted to, you could, it's on a separate layer, so you could actually take the texture of the arrows, overlay them in Godot, and use like a clipping mask and animate it in Godot if you really wanted to.
Ooh, you might be right. That might be the play, actually. Because that would be...
Because also, that way you...
bounds of the sprite. Oh, they do. But it's fine, I think.
Yeah, but like that way you also wouldn't need to have like a specific texture for up, down, left, right.
Let me think for a moment. I'm like really thinking about it.
He's really thinking about it.
I'm really thinking about it, dude. Is this... Wait, hold on. Oh, you have these... Does this change color? This does, right? Am I like losing my mind? Is this the same color as
The what?
this and this? Are these are different colors, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, Sprite was not letting me pick the color, and I was like, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to. You could have it be all the same color. Doesn't matter to me.
Excuse me.
I
Yeah.
just did that because like shading and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this, because I'm actually gonna put you back on screen while I stare at this.
Oh, now I have to draw. I have to draw, guys. I can't just like
he has to draw.
sit here. Okay. Okay, how do we want to draw the press sideways? I don't want to draw it sideways. I don't like drawing this thing sideways. This is a mistake.
I was thinking about like... I was gonna put like a list of
Hello,
frames.
Wilson. Fortnite.
Hello, Wilson. But I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's an animated texture in Godot, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think. Let's find out.
It's like, I think I've used it before. It's not very good, but you can use it.
Let's find out if it's good or bad.
I'm
so
pretty sure I
Sprite
tried
TV,
using it like once and it kind of sucked.
There's an animated texture.
Yeah.
I see. I see. Okay, so it wouldn't actually be part of this. I feel slow and stuck on this, and it's pissing me off because this shouldn't be as complicated as I'm making it, but I don't know how to make it simpler.
That's fair.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Let me read your question, Wilson. Should you make an auto load with a dictionary with references to all your item drop scenes? Example, item name, item packed scene. No. So your object enemies that drop items have their drop tables as strings. Excuse me. Which is passes to the autoload dictionary to get the item scene. No. So the way that I would do it is, I'll just toss this into Visual Studio Code for a second. So I think the way that I've done it in the past and the way that I like doing it is I have a generic item drop scene that takes in the item and then renders it in the world. Whenever you pick it up, it adds the item to your thing. So that's generic. And then the loot table is a class name loot table extends resource, where we then have, you can either do an export var drops, which is a dictionary that matches item to like a count or like an int or something, or it could be something more complex, like a different resource that is like class name. I've called them item rules before, which is another resource that is just like an array of item roll. Or you could also make it a dictionary of item to item roll. So that you know that there's only like one type that you can drop. And this would have like their weight, which would be like the thing where you add up all of the weights, and then like if everything has a weight of 1, everything has an equal chance. But if you have 2 items and one of them has a weight of 1 and one of them has a weight of 0.5, the one with a weight of 1 would have a 2/3 chance of dropping, and the other one would have a 1/3 chance. If you did this dictionary, you wouldn't exactly need the item to be in here, but you would have this item roll resource and a set of drops, and then this loot table could be stored on the enemy. And so whenever the enemy dies, you could, if you wanted to have some sort of level manager, you could pass that back up. You're more curious about how to get a reference to the item scene itself. Item drop will hold the item scene. The item scene itself. Do you mean like... Oh, the item scene it's... the... Sorry, hold on, let me think about this. So what are you asking exactly? To the item scenes. So whenever you say item scene, you mean the actual item that, like, if you have a sword item, the item scene is like the sword you're holding in the world. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean the drop of the item? Or is there not a separation in your code? Item scene can be wood, sword, pickaxe. I see. So I think one of the big disconnects here is that you have item scenes. So I think you probably have something like wood.tscn, which is like your item drop for wood. Stop doing that, Visual Studio Code. Ward. I think you have wood.tscn, like stone.tscn, and then like stick.tscn or something like that. Is that what you have? So these are your actual like item resources? Yes. Okay, so that's actually not how I would usually do that, because then your items are defined via nodes and scenes. Whereas typically what I have done is I have an item class that is a resource that has a item name and an item and a texture. And then whenever I create the items, I have wood.tres and then stone.tres and then like stick.tres. So you have resource references instead of scene references. And then if it's a complex item like a sword, you could also have an export var to like the equip scene, which is like the thing that gets spawned in whenever the player holds a sword, for example. It's usually how I've done it, because I think storing them in scenes for each individual item tends to be a little bit finicky, because then you're referencing things via scenes rather than referencing things via data. So in this case, this is a pure data class, whereas what you have is you have scenes, which means that you've got pure like you have nodes that represent your data rather than data, if that makes sense. So you would have nodes that would reflect this resource. So if you wanted to have like an item drop, you could have an item drop class, which is just a node that takes in an item resource, or specifically I would abstract it just a little bit further into an item stack, which has an item, but you would take in the item resource, grab the texture from here, and then display that on the ground. This also means that you could reuse a lot of this stuff for what's in the inventory. So instead of using your item scene that you're putting in the world as what's in your inventory, you could also have an inventory display. Let's see. So if I had a tree, would I have it store wood.tres, or do I have somewhere else storing wood.tres? So wood.tres is saved to disk. So similar to what we have here. So you could save these to disk. So you'd have like data, items, and then all of your items would be in here. Maybe you could do subfolders. And then you could choose to load these from disk into the inventory, or like the loot table of the tree. Also, hello Taco Lover, how's it going?
So Biddy, I think for the machines, for some of them, I'm gonna have to have like multiple layers. Is that okay?
What? Sorry?
So like, if you look at this here, this has a layer that is the thing that'll be animated, which is the press. And then I also have the part here that covers up the press part. And then I'm also probably going to have something that will render behind the... I didn't do this very well because this is part of this, but if I delete all of this, obviously you would want to have like a preview of what it looks like without the conveyor belt. And as you can see, that's not here. So I would need to have like a layer for that as well. I assume that's fine. We can easily.
So you could... Sorry, how many layers are you saying?
For this one, it would be 1, 2, 4, I think.
4. And your question to me is... Sorry, what?
Like, that's easily doable, right?
Might be a little tedious, but it's easily doable, yeah.
Okay.
That's like, if you want to do that, you totally
I mean,
could.
is there like a better solution that you could think of?
That would make it animate it inside of the sprite and do frame by frame rather than making it smooth animation, and then you would only have to do 2 layers, which would be the machine front and the machine back.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. Which I think would probably be fine.
But I think with this, then we can do like easing and stuff, and also I think that would make it easier for speeding up the animation. Like if we want to have like an upgrade that like makes it go faster. I don't think we really have that like now, but I think it just would be easier that way. I think the multiple layer, because you would just do that with like the Z index. I think that would be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been trying to understand resources of videos like mine. You usually just give everything its own scene with a script inheriting from a base class. Yeah, it's definitely a learning process to start reaching for resources. I honestly think maybe reaching for resources here was a mistake, but who knows? I wonder... Oh, shit. Wait. No, I didn't just think of that, did I? Will all conveyor belts be moving at the same time? No, that's bad. Bad. Very bad. Bad. Very bad. I shouldn't do that. Sorry, right. I'm gonna think about the animations. I'm not gonna do the animations right now because I'm sitting here thinking about this, and I'm not going to do anything with it if I'm just sitting here thinking about it.
Okay.
So I'm going to work on some other stuff, and then we will get animations working eventually. So, hello, dragon. Also, goodbye, DG. Have a good one.
See ya.
You're also making something for GMTK. What are you making on? What are you doing? Let me also last belt position. I will just update this every single time, I think. Here, and here. Yes. So I think that now if I do this and then click and drag down. Yeah, okay, so that makes that. I actually should zoom this camera back in just a little bit. Potentially. Oops. I don't know why I closed the game as if I can't just do that, but whatever. And then I also wanted to make sure that the direction is the same here. So let's see about doing that. So inside of the conveyor belt, rather than just checking next belt, I also want to see, so if there is no next belt or next belt dot direction does not equal our direction. And then here we will do the same thing with previous belt. So that, yeah, so now these connect at least somewhat. So they're like buddy-buddy with each other. Okay, now we're gonna have an issue, and I need to enable Y sorting on these motherfuckers. Which is something that I should do sooner rather than later. Unless it just works. Wait, does it just work? It might just work. Ah, shit.
Does it just work?
You didn't update. You didn't update. Oh, because this doesn't have... Oh, no, I guess there are technically times that you would have single tile conveyor belts, right, JW? Because you could have something like this, where you have a tile in between for whatever reason. I guess you technically could.
Oh, yeah.
And then same thing for like this, where you just have like a tile in between a belt going left or right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why are these like fucked up and evil? Why are you flipping the direction?
So for that, I think you would have to do that based on... I don't know what you do that based on. I'll let you figure that out. Maybe based on like what the adjacent tiles are. But I'm not sure.
Direction. Is that 'cause... Oh, it's across the origin. Does it do it for both? I might just have an error in my logic. Nope. Nope, these are all going down. Even though my mind is telling me some of these are going up. How about you? Nope. Oh. Is it even weirder than I thought? Is it just whenever it's like... It is. It's whenever it crosses directly on the origin, question mark? That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. I just fucked something up. That's not fine, actually. Something's very fucked up. Oh. Something around the origin is fucked up, it looks like. Yeah, this is not going the correct direction most of the time. This is my issue I need to figure out. What is that issue exactly? Direction right, tile position minus last belt position. Well. I'm gonna print this out really quickly. Print last belt position. Very well, I guess I should do last belt position. Oh shit! I know what the problem is. Does anyone see the problem with my code? I do. I do. It's me. I do. You don't see the problem?
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna turn off the grid. So this is the origin. So this is like 0 on the Y, 0 on the X. So if I draw here, this is fine. Minus this, ignore that. That's a me issue. And if I draw here, this is fine. If I draw here, oh, that's weird. It's a little fucked up. If I draw here, it's also a little fucked up. Any clue on what's happening?
No clue.
I know exactly what's happening. I'm checking to see if there's a last belt position, and if there isn't, it defaults to vector 2.right. Problem is, if I'm going this direction, it looks fine. If I'm going up, I'm sure it'll break, because the last belt position was here. And you know what position that is?
-1.
That's 0, 0.
0? Oh, it's 0.
That is 0, 0. And doing this check, because vectors can't be nullable, doing this check makes it fail.
That's really funny.
Yeah. So I think what I'll do instead is I will just assume we have a belt position because I don't see why we wouldn't. It can't be nullable. That's how vectors work in Godot. You just can't null a vector. And then just like that, it works. Plus or minus a couple of issues, which is fine. These are my own issues, though.
Yeah, and if possible, it would be cool to have some way for them to just like automatically connect. Like if there's one that's like facing off by itself in a weird direction. No, I don't know the best way to do that. I'm just like saying what would feel nice. Yeah, if you did that, like the left one would automatically snap to whatever the second one you place is.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
A little bit like
minecarts.
Yeah, like minecarts.
Mine tracks.
Exactly.
Minecart,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
rail track.
Yep. Okay, here we go. I got a little the background layer thing. So as you can see, this is what it, if you have it pulled up, this is what it looks like. And then this kind of goes over top of the thing like that. Yeah, so like when you're placing it, it would show up as this preview, and then still something I don't like these. It's a little too noisy.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so that works. I would like to... So one thing that I would really like to do is I would like to have it so that these are not actually just placed in the world. I would like for them to be a preview, and then whenever you let go, it will place them. And then if you right click, it'll like cancel placement. Thoughts? Prayers?
Could you say that whole thing again?
Sure. So I was thinking, so right now, I just draw these and then it places them. But I was thinking about making it so that if you click to draw, it will set them to be a path, and then you can let go to draw them, or you can right click to cancel that path.
I think it would make more sense to just have it like automatically draw it. And then we could just have like an undo button.
Not have a preview.
Actually, an undo button might be a pain. Let's not do that. But I don't think a preview is really necessary.
He said an undo button? He said an undo button in a fucking game jam. All right, bud. Let's not get too into it.
Yeah, let's not do that.
I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna get fucking pissed.
Yeah, we know.
Thank you. I'm actually gonna get pissed. It's fine.
All right.
You want to put tiles in game? Yes. Well, it's because this is a custom tile setup thing. It's for putting conveyors down. Pan left, pan right, pan down.
Where is this coming from? Oh, it's this? No.
Man.
There we go. Too many layers, man.
How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for like 3 hours. I might
7:38, 39. 3.5 hours, yeah.
3.5. I might end stream soon.
Yeah.
Which is a terrifying prospect, but
how you'll live.
Well, yeah, probably. Export var.
Yeah.
Not export var, sorry. Var target position. This is going to be the actual position the camera's trying to move to. And then we're going to have like we're going to snap the position so that position, global position equal to target position dot floor. I'm going to say target position plus equals camera input times delta. Probably want to be able to move, I don't know, how much is a unit? Probably 100 or maybe 50 a second. I think it would be fine. And then this would do that, and then we would say current position is a vector 2, and then we will just do current position is equal to towards target position at a rate of like 25%. And then this would actually be floored here. So that this snaps to pixel grid, I think would be fine. Does that work the way I want it to? Yes, it's a little weird though. It feels a little odd. I think it might be lerping a little too much. I don't know why I closed the game, as if I could just change that.
Is this off center? It's off center.
That's way too slow. Well, actually, you know what? That feels fine, but like, I don't want to use arrow keys now that I've just realized it. What if we just did, like, drag the cursor and just did that? Like, middle click, drag cursor, drag camera. Mouse button, middle mouse button. Oh, welcome back, DG. How's it going? What the hell is that emote?
That's not DG, by the way.
Oh, that's not DG. Sorry, I looked over, saw the color. I don't know why, or I fucking.
That's not even the right color.
No, it's not. Don't. My brain is.
You need to get to bed, bro.
Yeah, my brain's moving a gajillion.
You wanna hop on Rivals
in
after
the
this?
wrong direction. What if? Since this is not tied to the player, I could actually make this frame rate dependent. Well, input.
Thank you for the follow.
How do you do camera drawing in?
I won 5 from the jump catch game. Look at that.
Whoa.
How do you know how I did that? Camera movement?
With click and drag. There's a couple ways that I'm thinking of doing it.
Oh, do we want to have that? Okay.
I was thinking so, yeah. Let's see. We could do it so that if you're holding it down. Well, I guess I need to figure out where the first spot is, right? Physics process. All this would be in process probably. Process. If input.is action just pressed, drag camera, and then I would say start drag position.
Hello, Jeff Bezos. How are you doing today?
Jeff Bezos. Hello, wet floppy cat. That's not my name. But hello, how's it going?
Water cat.
Water cat.
Almost at a monster. It's over.
Monster.
And I just dumped the rest of the can down my shirt. Nice.
Yippee. I wonder if I could actually just like do this all in input. Events. Well, I guess I should say mouse event. Event as input event mouse motion. If not mouse event return. Mouse. So you can say global position plus equals mouse event dot relative. I guess screen relative might work. Who knows? Let's find out. See what this does. Oh shit. You are the opposite direction. You're also
it's
very,
negative.
very sensitive.
And yeah, if you just want to push up this stuff when you're done tonight, and I'll take a look at it in the morning, and I can just mess around with it and see if I can figure anything out.
Okay. Okay, so this is... Maybe we make this relative rather than screen relative. Well...
I think the...
Oh. It's because it's zoomed in. I know what the problem is. It's zoomed in, so I need to divide this by zoom.
Interesting.
Yeah, there we go.
Does that work? Let's go.
Yeah, that works like, exactly.
And we'll just want to have some way to clamp it to like the level area.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I can do, just for funsies, zoom in, zoom out. I don't know that this is going to stay in, but... If it does, so be it. Our target zoom is, let's say 1. Well, I guess it'd be 2. Shit. Zooming is like fucking annoying, right? Yeah, it is.
Is
You
it?
need to make a spawner component to spawn donuts? What the fuck? What are you making?
Donut.spawn.
And how do I play it? So for zooming in, I want to add delta to this. And if we're zooming out, well, I guess I would just do it. I kind of hate that for scroll wheel events, you have to do just released rather than just pressed.
That's weird. Didn't know that.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Jimmy. You're late.
Vector 2. Can I pass in a single float? I can't. Is there a vector 2 dot of? No. Vector 2 dots. From angle is a funny one to have, but whatever. We'll save our current zoom is 2. I'm gonna say current zoom is 2 lerp. Current zoom target zoom 0.25, and then we'll say zoom is equal to vector 2 of current zoom. I think that works. I guess we'll find out. Well, it kind of does. Yeah, there's an issue, which is that zoom is non-linear, so I actually would need to do like a export bar zoom curve, which is like the dumbest fucking thing to ever do. I shouldn't be doing this, but like whatever. So on 0, what is it? So 0 to 1, min is domain the up, domain is left. Okay, so min would be like 1, and then max would be like 4. And then we would do something like that. And then this would actually be 0, 0. I guess this would be, I don't know what the fuck this would be. Let's see. Actually, this would be like 0.25 or something, or we'll just say 2. No, we won't. I'm stupid. Sorry, 0.5. And then we would say bar sample is zoom curve dot sample zoom sample, and then we would also make sure that, is there a way to combine these in one? I don't think so. Oh no, there is. Sorry, there totally is. So that should work? Question mark. Well, kinda. I think it could be he's out, question mark. Or no, he's in. Something like that. I don't know. It's stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing shit for the fun of it at this point.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That works. Close enough. And then we can drag the camera around. And then we can draw tiles. And they don't look particularly good. That's okay. That's a me issue.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then hopefully I'll be more productive tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna end stream here.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
All right.
Let's go see who else is doing GMTK.
Oh yeah, we have to raid people.
Yeah. It's so
I
fun,
just
isn't
have so
it?
little energy now.
Yeah, I'm a little pickled.
Man, who is streaming? Fuck, nobody I'm following streaming. Is there anyone I know streaming? I might have just not followed them.
Lytic is streaming.
Who's that?
Yeah, I
That
don't
sounds
know
like a
either.
fucking loser.
Real. Oh,
Real.
true.
I actually don't know most of these people that are streaming right now. Oh, I guess I should only be looking for the Godot tag. Duh. Of course, I don't know people streaming Unity. Well, I actually don't think I know any of these people. At least I can't remember their name. Maybe Year End? No, I don't think I do. All right. Yeah, pick whoever looks cool.
Whoever looks cool.
Yeah, whatever looks cool. I would start committing up. my
Anybody
changes.
doing GMTK?
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you should probably look for
Let's
that.
raid
What is it?
Urist Games. They're doing GMTK and they have 1 viewer.
Who are we rating?
Urist Games. URIST.
You want to DM me that?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
At least I think that's how you spell it. Alright.
Yeah, I'll just commit up all my changes.
Alright.
Start of convey or placing. I will get a lot more work done before tomorrow's stream. Don't worry. And then we
Yeah.
can do some more stuff.
And yeah, I'll be streaming around the same time tomorrow. So
Yeah, I won't. I'll probably be streaming earlier. I would
Earlier?
imagine you would be too.
yeah. Sorry,
started at
not the same time.
7:30.
I forgot we started at 7:30. Yeah, probably like 6:30, if not
There you
earlier,
go.
sometime around then.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
you sent me the name.
Yes.
Grab this. First games.
Guys, all ready to
/ raid. All right.
All right.
Well, thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for listening to us ramble about the GMTK Game Jam. We will be streaming more of this weekend, probably almost every day this weekend, if not every day. So I will catch you guys later. Tomorrow will probably be an evening stream, similar to today's time, maybe like an hour before. But Saturday and Sunday will be a much earlier stream because I don't have work those days.
Yeah.
So, good night.
All
Good
right.
night.
Good night, everybody.